Okay. So we lost the last one. I may not even upload that to YouTube just because it wasn't super interesting. I mean, it was my fault though. I took a bunch of elite fights. Right? Yeah, I took like a ton of elite fights in a row basically, and we lost. I mean, generally if I lose before the first boss, it's not all that interesting. It's sort of sad that the whale will not will not give us the good benefits. Let's see, is there an elite fight that we can get to before the first 3 fights? There is not. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. We can't get a free elite, because we have to fight 3 regular battles first. Battle, 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 and then the elite. Battle, battle, battle. Can't do it. Not possible. So we'll just get the hit points. So this is interesting. I guess we'll hit up the shop first. We really want to get this elite, so... Seems like a very small number of elites for Ascension Mode 1, but okay. You would still take it over the +7? Well, I think it's fine. We'll see. Let's do this. We'll hit the shop, we'll get a really early, what do you call it? Card remove. Three card additions you don't have to pay hit points for. Well, I may not have to play, if I roll well enough on my cards, then, like for example, this fight, we could do without taking damage if one of them wasn't attacking first. Remember that what happened last time. Oh, you mean for higher ascension it's better? Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, so 6, 12. We cannot kill these things at all because of the fact that they'll curl up. So we are going to Vigilance. 7 + 6. We're going to have to defend. 7 + 6 is 13, so we do get to do 1 strike. We'll go ahead and Miracle and get that going. Guaranteed to take damage on a 17+. No. That'll be interesting when I get there. Okay, we will erupt on this dude. Strike. Easy enough. No damage. Wow, what a potion. Yeah, alright. Just being able to go into Divinity is great. Well, Conclude feels great for the early game. I assume Sanctity is the best one for the long term. Or maybe Wheel Kick. But, Conclude is probably better for Act 1. Hey, Tippy Cup. Haven't seen you before. Welcome to the stream, man. Alrighty, Conclude it is. Alright, we'll go to the shop. What is for sale? Hey, Nirvana's on sale. Not useful to me, I don't have any scry. Sands of Time. Remember that weird Sands of Time deck I tried to build? And and it worked. Actually, wait, that worked out well. We went Divinity with this and it was awesome. I suppose we could do that again. You think Sands of Time over a card remove? I mean, it seems great for the early game. It is really, 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 really good, and it's also got the exact right price. Okay. That'll be it. Ah. 40 damage to finish out elite fights. Yep. Hey, it's the Goblin. Time to play his game. I hope it's something good, guys. That doesn't look good. What's this? I hope it's a card remove. Oh, okay, yeah. Alrighty, this is looking like it's gonna try to be a divinity deck. But we've added 2 damage things to our deck already, so we're gonna get rid of a strike. As much as I'm tempted to get rid of the defense. Okay, we're off to a good start. He charges up. We'll just go ahead and enter Eruption, or Wrath, or whatever. We'll conclude. Amazing. Okay, that's cool. Reach Heaven seems okay. Especially if we're going for the Divinity, or we just skip. I don't think we would ever take the first one or the third one here. Reach Heaven is kind of like another Sands. Reach Heaven is so damn strong. Yeah, I guess it is, although it kind of clunks up the deck a little bit. Like, you need some draw, I assume, to make up for the fact that, like, you don't get the power immediately. Through Violence has retained, can hold until Divinity. Oh, it does? I didn't... wait, where is it? So it does, okay. Never mind, that's awesome. I love the fact that I can conclude right now and just kill this thing if I want to. It's hilarious. Let's just erupt on this guy. This chick is so powerful when you play her right and you roll well. Swivel seems okay. Evaluate seems alright. Skipping seems perfectly fine here. Honestly. I feel like, left to my own devices, I'd probably skip this. But, I don't know. Skipping it is. Alright. Time for this douchebag again. Oh, hey Strider, what's up, man? He's sleeping. If I reach Heaven, he'll wake up, unfortunately. Let's see what we'll draw. See, this is funny because, like, I actually really want to, I can just unload this turn. Yeah, I suppose I could. It's just that, like, I could set up, Eruption, which would be nice. I feel like we should wait and get the Sands of Time and let it go down and, let it go down. I really wish we could activate Reach Heaven. Oh, he's got Regenerate instead of 12 Metallicized like he had last time. I guess that changes based on what kind of Super Elite he is or something. Yeah, let's just, I think I'm just gonna chill. We have 3 turns, okay? So we draw the Sands of Time. Oh man, if we erupt, we... Alright, no, we'll just chill it again, no problem. Okay, this is the turn where we unload. Because he'll wake up next turn anyway. So we have the cheaper Sands of Time, it's great. We don't have Eruption, but we'll probably draw it next turn, and if we're lucky, we'll draw the Through Violence as well. We could Vigilance just to get into that using the Miracle. That would be alright. Let's do this. Okay. Could get us another 6 damage on him. Cutting through the armor. Yeah, I think we Vigilance here. Because next time we can Erupt, get a lot of mana, and have a massive, massive turn. But it's not going to kill him is the thing, and I really don't want to be in Wrath is the other thing. I mean, I could always suck down this Ambrosia Potion, you know. Alright, let's see just like how big of a turn we could have here. So, we erupt, it pays for itself. Oh, he doesn't have... Where does Metallicize go? It's interesting. Okay, so erupt. We go into Wrath, he takes 9 damage. Sands, that does another 40 damage, that's 49. Well, Divinity kills it, yeah, for sure, but that's such a good potion, I kind of want to save it. Oh, he loses it when he wakes up, I see. Okay, so 40, 40, that's 80, 89. We could actually conclude as well. Oh, wait, we can kill him. Yeah, we can kill him. Yeah, see? That's insane. Potion belt. Get the key. Get the fire potion. Add a card to my deck. Carve Reality seems okay here. Kind of bad. Battle Hymn seems awesome, actually. Third Eye also. All of this seems great. Battle Hymn seems like the best for if we really want to turn this into a divinity. And you wanted to pass on Through Heaven. Alright, I stand corrected. Through Heaven is awesome. Yeah, I think if it was up to me, I'd probably take Battle Hymn. Seems like we're going for Third Eye. Okay. It's like a better block, and it does let us set the deck up, I suppose. Okay. Question mark? It's just a battle. This is, okay, we're gonna want to defend through this. Yeah, I'll just block it all and we'll see what happens next turn. Okay, yeah, it's just one attack now. What do I want to draw? Or what do I want to discard? I guess I'll discard the strike. We're gonna want probably defensive cards for the next turn. Then we'll just strike. Strike. He'll Vald me at the right as he's about to die, which is annoying, but I'd still rather have him dead, I think. Since this guy debuffs sometimes. Oh, he buffs up, okay, interesting. Well, conclude will damage both of them. We could reach heaven. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, even Miracle. Don't need to put too much thought into this fight, to be honest. Since I can just, Sands of Time him now. Alright, definitely not pressure points. Worship is very expensive, but it's a path to Mantra. Pray is slow. I mean, maybe Worship, actually. What's the upgrade look like, I wonder? Oh, Retain. Yeah, I think Worship is the play here. Although Pray would let me start that draw engine action, which would be okay. Prepaid does not want us to go in the direction of a Divinity deck, I guess. Worship it is. Okay. Take the Elite. Always take Elites. For those sweet, sweet relics. He's gonna buff. Oh, we started with Sands. Awesome. Let's go ahead and reach heaven. Okay, and we'll just, we'll save the Miracle for a bigger turn. And we'll just conclude on him. There's the Eruption. But we can't Sands of Time in the same turn. So we could do 9, 40, 49 damage, it's not enough. We could actually, well, we could strike as well. So, 40, 12, 52, 52 plus 9 is 61, just barely not enough to kill him. If we had one more strike in hand, it would have done it. So, what do we do instead? I guess I could just like fire potion him. This is not likely to be hugely useful later on. Hey, lovely India is on the same page as me. Yeah, we'll do that. Smooth stone, a little bit of dex, distilled chaos, that's awesome. Flurry of Blows seems like the clear choice here. I feel like Flurry of Blows is essentially like an auto pick. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Although Evaluate is like an option here, I guess. Since it still lets me make my engine start moving, you know? Got a lack of voters here. Alright, Evaluate it is. Divinity is not the same as stance switching. Well, yeah, but even just switching once gives you the thing back. I guess you're right, though. I guess for Divinity you want to be drawing... You want to focus on drawing, so especially with the fact that, like, we're focusing on Worship right now, so we need to get it back as soon as possible to cast it again. Alrighty, I could see that. Let's see what this is. Interesting. I think we want the Orichalcum. That seems like, I'm not actually sure how good that is for this guy, because I'll probably be ending a lot of turns with my own block anyway. It's such a good artifact, though. We're gonna have to take the Orichalcum. It's just really good. Well, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't stack with Smooth Stone. Like you still only get 6 block, not 7. But it's still like really nice to have if I don't want to use block at the end of a turn. On the other hand, I could go ahead and knock out Sapphire Key. You know. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna want to not block. That was my thinking as well. For a few turns here and there. Okay. I think it's pretty clear that we'll, let's just, like, reach heaven here. And then strike. Miracle. Strike. Wait, what am I gonna draw? Possibly a strike, so we'll strike the weak guy. Okay. 9 damage here. It'll be more because I'll be vulnerable. So maybe like Third Eye defend. Yeah, Third Eye. Get rid of the Worship. We don't need that. Get rid of the defend. We don't need that. And then we'll defend. Okay, and then we'll do this. He gets his attack raised because my Vuln is on, but I had enough armor that it didn't matter. And we'll just kill this dude. Okay, wow, this all sucks. Except Wave of the Hand is okay. I guess. Master Reality is an interesting choice, Senshi. I don't think we have any cards that... Are we... Oh, wait, no. We could get an upgraded through Violence. That's a thing we could do. I guess I have Wave of the Hand. I wonder what the upgraded through Violence looks like. Study? We don't have Study. $30 instead of $20. Oh, wow. Okay, let's go for the question marks. We will smith something. Sands of Time is a real option. Upgraded Insight from Evaluate. Ah, that's true. Yeah, now I wish I had gotten that. One of these days I'm going to have to turn Twitch integration off and pick my own text again. I do have to admit I want to do that at some point. Alright, Worship, we could upgrade Worship to get the Retain. Weak is a lot of block, that is true. Damn, that's not bad, upgrading Third Eye. That is like a lot of block and a lot of scry. An enormous amount of scry, in fact. Like, this is a lot of deck control. Eruption's really good. Lowering the cost of that would be quite nice. Yeah, I think just to be able to do more stuff in the turn, this seems like the right choice. You'd do Wave. Yeah, for the two weak instead of 1. That does seem pretty powerful. The fact that it applies to all enemies is pretty incredible. Like, that's going to be great for boss fights with lots of people. My instinct is always to upgrade Eruption first with this chick because the energy, you know, is lower. But we're maybe past the point of that mattering too much. It's just we could have really huge turns with that. On the other hand, eventually we don't even want to enter Wrath, so I'm gonna hedge my bets for a sort of endgame play with Wave of the Hand. We'll see how this goes. Am I gonna be able to go to a shop soon? Nope. Yeah, if I'm going to use Divinity, I don't need to upgrade Eruption. You were right. Alright, we could go for the Donut, or I could go for the wildly risky play. I really don't want to have Regret in my deck, and I don't know when I'm going to get to see a shop again. Yeah, my instinct is to go for the Relic as well, even though it's really bad. Okay, it's worth it, sort of. I mean, the Centennial Puzzle really screws me over when I have Regret. Yeah, Regret is lethal. We'll get rid of it. It'll be okay. Go for the risky plays. That's what it's about. That is a lot of little gremlins. Yeah, really, this is one of my favorite relics. Okay, if I were to Eruption, I could reach Heaven and kill one of these guys, but not both. Instead, I could defend twice for 24, or sorry, 12 block. That'll be almost as much as what they're doing. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's a bad combo with Regret. We could evaluate, defend, defend. Okay. How much is this actually going to do? 13. 6 plus 7 is 13, so we can just defend. Yep. And then we'll just Miracle, and we'll use Reach Heaven on the little weak guy. And he'll die to a strike next turn if we draw one. That'll be great. Charging up. Gremlin Wizard, no. What's those question marks, I wonder? I don't think I've seen a Gremlin Wizard before. Conclude is awesome for this fight. Just really amazing. There's our Worship. So now it's like, do I even dare use Insight? Because if I draw my Regret, it's kind of an issue. Hits for 20 in 2 to 3 turns. I see. 12. That'll kill that guy. You want to kill him ASAP? Alright, we'll do this. No! I drew my Regret! I'm so full of regret, guys! Just lose 3 hit points. And that actually made me draw my cards. Alright, this is cool. We can just through violence him. Skill potion, nice. Third eye helps counter regret if it happens. Oh yeah, that's true. Through violence is very satisfying to play, I must admit. I think we take the protect here, or we don't take anything at all. Protect is just really, 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 really good. Do we have one yet? Nope, we don't have one, so yeah, I think protect is the play. We'll go for the elite. Gotta get those relics. Wave of the hand plus protect. Yeah, good fun combo there. Alright, check it out. We're gonna wave. Then we're gonna third eye. Okay, there's the regret, so I can get rid of it. Through violence is not probably going to be that helpful. Or sorry, reach heaven is not going to be that helpful for this next turn because I'm going to have to block 2 different attacks. But we'll keep the evaluate. Okay. We can defend and apply weak again. This time it'll actually get passed because there's no artifact anymore. Cool. And I'm actually gonna save my miracle because I may need to defend a lot, you know? Yeah, that's cool. There's my sense of time, good. Okay, so 12 armor is what I'm gonna need. Vigilance evaluate will do it for me. And this will also put me into calm. Okay. There's protect. We'll get to save that. I could go into wrath, but that would be kind of silly. Could just worship and get ready to do a big turn. Defend is only 6 block. Maybe like worship protect, I guess. So a little sketchy making this fight take a long time. Since all those dazes really do start to add up. There's the conclude. See, we wanted this. It's really good. Could very easily draw regret if I use insight right now. It's questionable. Be nice if I could get some discard to get rid of the regret when it's in hand, but we have nothing like that right now. Okay, well, we should evaluate. We actually can't get enough armor to be immune to damage here. I suppose I could have, like, Sands of Time concluded, but that wouldn't have killed anybody. So instead, we will defend. Okay, I'm not going to waste potions. We are going to... Well, we could insight, but at this point, what would we want to draw? You know, the ideal thing would be like 2 dazes, basically. We'll just lead this, and we'll retain it for next turn. Conclude. And we'll save the insight for when we have scryed out the regret. God, imagine if I drew the regret into this. That would be sad. Okay, we can Eruption and then go back into Vigilance. That would be okay. We could Eruption, Sands of Time to kill something. This is alright. Okay. So 3 mana. Only 3 mana to work with. I definitely do not want to burn Insights here on the chance that I draw the Regret and just suck down 10 damage for no good reason. Let's see, that'll do 9 damage. Vigilance will block... Oh, 9 of it, yeah. In that case, I think we just sands this dude in the back. Cool. And then we just Vigilance, and that's the entire turn. Sweet. Okay, this is awesome. We'll, Third Eye. Okay, see, this is cool. I'm gonna not discard any of these, alright? Then we're gonna Insight, knowing that we were safe from the Regret. Okay, then we'll just strike this dude. We know one of the next 2 cards is not Regret. But let's just, like, chill out and not use Insight. No, there's Regret. So I could Worship here. We could just, like, try to go for the kill. We would be in Divinity at that point. A 1/8 chance to be fucked. I suppose. So Insight would draw 2 cards. None of them are going to be attack cards. If we did Worship, we would be able to do 18 damage with this. It's just not enough. Wow, though. Wow. We're going to take damage, is the thing on top of the Regret. So we will Worship. Just to get that card out of hand. We will go ahead and strike this dude just to kill him. Great. Orichalcum? Oh yeah, that's Orichalcum, that's true. Hold up, let's see, if I Insight, I'll draw cards and I will take damage. I'll still take 3 damage, by the way, even with the Orichalcum. The wave doesn't, wait, whenever I gain block, apply 2 weak to all enemies. Okay, I think the Orichalcum will apply weak to this dude, come to think of it. If you end your turn without blocking, gain 6 block. I'm curious to see how that works. Okay, if I Insight, I gain 2 cards, one of which is likely to be something I can cast. If it's both Dazes, I'm going to be real sad. Okay, it's not. Okay. 6, 12... No need to Insight? Yeah, fair enough. Well, my goal was to... It was a bit of a risky play. I wanted to draw 1 Daze and draw 1 of something else, so it would like be the same amount of damage. Or maybe ideally draw both things, so I took 1 less damage from the Regret, you know? Oh, you've got to be kidding me with this. I immediately drew the Regret. Okay. Okay, I guess we just use these 3 cards just to get stuff out of the hand. There's no reason to reach Heaven, because it won't do it for me, you know? Won't kill him. Okay, we'll get rid of these 2. We'll keep the Conclude. Just bet blocking doesn't block the Regret damage. Wouldn't that be nice? Aw, this is really the only damage we have in hand. Okay, we'll do Evaluate. And then we'll just conclude. He'll die next turn, probably. There we go. Mercury Hourglass, 3 damage per turn. That sounds nice. We could get another Reach Heaven, guys. I wouldn't hate having another Reach Heaven. Although it might be a little too much. Otherwise, I think it's a skip. It's my instinct. I mean, I don't think we need Empty Fist or Tranquility. There's no real reason for us to leave stance, and there's no real reason for us to want to get a card that only puts us in calm. Multiple Reach Heavens seem a little bit much. Skip it is, okay. I'm gonna not upgrade, or sorry, I'm gonna not rest, I am going to upgrade. What will I upgrade? Probably Worship. Hold it until the exact perfect time, you know? That is a thing. I wish upgrading the Reach Heaven gave you an upgraded through violence. Now that would be nice. Upgrading the Sands of Time is not a terrible idea. Conclude, maybe? That's 4 more damage, and the Sands of Time is 6 more damage. So if we were going to upgrade for damage, I think we'd pick the Sands of Time. Although, that does hit everybody, which could be quite nice. I suppose. Just kind of depends on what bosses I get. Conclude as AoE, yeah, it's true. This upgraded Third Eye seems insane, to be honest. This 5 scry, you know, is going to give me so much control over my deck. I think we're going to go for the Third Eye. Boss time, baby. Okay, 27 damage to put him into defensive mode. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's wait of the hand first. Third Eye. Look at what's coming up. Do we want to get rid of any of this? We probably want to get rid of the defense. Planning the turn out, we're going to have to do a significant amount of damage. We'll probably end this turn with a conclude. Hold on a minute, let me... 27... Too bad this won't tell me how much damage conclude does. I think it does 12 right now. So we would have 12 damage on him. We need to get to 27. 12, 18, 24. That's 2 mana. And then we could reach Heaven with Miracle. Okay, we'll get rid of the 2 defense then, and we'll be guaranteed to have enough mana to make him switch form. So that's great. Okay. Awesome. You'd take that hand just to, what, to avoid regret? I guess that's true. Oh, wait, he's got armor. Shit, I didn't account for the armor. Okay, we may end up using a potion. Let me think about this. 15 damage, we need to do 21. 10, 6, 12. Oh, no, this is still enough. This is 12 plus 10 is 22. Yeah. So, we'll just reach Heaven. A little Miracle. A little Strike. And we'll Strike. Not bad. Maybe we'll save our potions yet. Nine damage. And he's got Sharp Hide now. We get to hold through Violence and Sands of Time. That's awesome. We have Protect. We have Evaluate. I think we will Evaluate. Chaos Potion. We don't need to blow the potion though, is the thing. Like, we can win this fight without it, so I might as well save it, you know? You remove regret for the rest of combat? Oh, because it plays it? It's unplayable. It just won't play it, right? Or is that actually what Chaos Potion does? I think because it's unplayable, it just kind of stays in, Well, I mean, it depends, because there is a way to play unplayable cards, right? The medkit or whatever. Chaos just says, play the top 3 cards in your draw pile. I don't know. I mean, we could test it. But if Perpetual Blur is saying it doesn't work like that, I'm going to assume he's right. We could totally go into Wrath and just, like, do 40 damage right now if we felt like it. No, let's just do a... well, hold on. Let's just Protect. I mean, we're gonna get more potions. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's just try it out. Let's see what happens. Whatever, I'll take some damage. If it doesn't, I'll waste the potion. We'll have more potions. Regret does, in fact, stay in deck. Science. Okay. Oh no, we immediately draw the regret again. It did cycle it out of the deck so that I wouldn't, I would be less likely to draw it the next turn, but, I drew it the next turn anyway because RNG. Oh shit, there's the worship and we actually cast it already. Okay, yeah, sure. Why not? Should I just damage race him with Strike and Divinity for 18 damage? Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hit points from Regret, and then 16 taking 21 damage. Could be fun. Yeah, sure. Let's just... You think I should wave? Why would I wave? I'm not gonna be, Oh, you mean to apply the, to apply weak from the Orichalcum? Yeah, you're right. We'll do the safe play. The secretly pussy safe play, which is actually the right play. Yeah, you guys are right. 12 damage. 37 to get him into defensive mode again. This time I think we actually do just attack, like Reach Heaven, and then, or sorry, Reach Heaven, and then we'll get the Through Violence. Well, we'll definitely draw that next turn. And then we'll just conclude. Keep the Protect, which is cool. He does a little bit of damage to me, not much, just 6. 55 hit points left. Oh my god, I just realized, like, we can get as many Through Violences as we want. We could just Reach Heaven a bunch of times and have the biggest Divinity turn of all time. That just occurred to me that that's possible. He'll block next turn. Why don't we, yeah, why don't we evaluate and then Reach Heaven? Yeah, there's no need to raise him. That's a fair point. You're right. You are right. 2 damage. We will not Through Violence him because we don't have to. Okay. So if I Third Eye... Well, actually, wait a minute. I can just win right now. Yep, I can just win right now. Except he gets armor. I forgot about that. Okay, that's fine. We'll still Through Violence him even though he has the armor. No, we'll be in Wrath next turn, so forget it. We'll wait. We will Third Eye because we want to get rid of Regret. And we'll get rid of this as well. Yeah, that does sound like good tech for almost any boss, but yeah, especially Time Eater. Bye-bye! Liquid Memories, one of the best potions. Add a card. Oh man, I always wanted to use this Alpha, Beta, Omega ever since I saw it. Wasn't Omega the thing that does like 40 damage or something? Brilliance, deal 12 damage, deals additional damage equal to mantra gained this combat. Oh, well that's pretty clear, I guess. If we're doing a mantra deck, Brilliance seems ideal. I could go for either, I guess. It's power that does 50 damage and oh, every turn, yeah. Well, we're not using it today. I think we just, yeah, we drew the Brilliance, which I'm not unhappy about. What's the upgrade do? Huh. Interesting. Okay, Runic Dome, which we don't want. I think we should go for the Black Star. Please don't make me go for the Sozu. In fact, both of these are so horrible that I really don't want to pick them. So we're just gonna pick the Black Star. I'm just doing it. Bypassing voting entirely. I refuse to play with either of those relics. Oh, man. A lot of question marks down this path. Although we'd probably go like this to get as many elites as possible. Elite, elite. We have a lot of gold. So it would be really nice to hit this, more energy. We have 4 potions and a potion belt that gives us extra potion slots. To give up potions now would be pretty crazy. It's true, I am worshipping Gozag again with my giant pile of gold. Oh, you think so, Narkowski? I had some problems with it the last time I used it. Question mark, question mark. Let's see, there's the shop. Sozu. Minmay doesn't like Sozu. Oh man. The amount I care about Minmay's opinions is pretty much directly in the garbage can. Alright, so I think I have to... Wait a minute. I can't get there from here, that's not connected. So the actual maximum number of elites is on the far right. Elite, elite. So this is also the path that takes us to a shop, and that's what we want. So, yeah, Black Star is amazing. Just too many relics, man. Relics are so good. Too many relics to give up, I mean. Alrighty, he's just gonna armor, so we can go ahead and go into Wrath for fun. And we get the Sands of Time. It's ready, so next turn we'll have it at 3 cost. Strike. Cutting down this armor a bit. Yeah, potions are really good, Narkowski. Alright, Brilliance. Sadly, we have no mantra. Oh no, there's the regret. I'm filled with regret. We won't have this regret soon. Okay, so 40 plus 24. He just dies, actually. We just, Sands. Brilliance. GG. Take the weak potion. I feel like we either skip this or we take follow-up. Crush Joints is also okay, because Vulnerable seems like it would be great with Divinity, now that I look at it. Yeah, like another multiplier, you know, certainly seems good. Looks like we're going for the follow-up, though. Well, it's not exactly free damage. The follow-up doesn't give you a card, so it is using up a card. It's free energy-wise, though. Alright, go for this question mark. Spare some coin, remove it. Oh my god! What a great event! Yes, sir! Well, we're gonna get rid of regret. I am no longer full of regret. Oh, I see what you mean, Senji. Why is everybody asking me for gold today? So we can beat them up and take the relic, or we could pay for it. We have plenty of money, so, here you go, buddy. We got marbles, that's amazing. There's our vulnerability. Okay, well, I'm glad you're enjoying the streams, Narkowski. Yeah, 85 gold for a relic is great. Usually they cost like twice that in the shops. It's my thieving friends. Yeah, just at turn 1, that's true. I need to make sure I remember, like, which one of these to kill first, you know? Because I always forget. Alright, we could Eruption Conclude here, 24. It's not enough to kill them, and we would take, like, 20 damage, so I don't want to do that. Instead, I think we... Do we defend, protect? Eruption Conclude. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Yes, yes, indeed. Yeah, it would do 36. It's not enough to kill. What I could do is I could, yeah, I would take 40 damage, you're right, yeah. No, I would take 30, I would take 34 damage because I would get my, I would have gotten my Orichalcum. It would kill one? Sure about that? Oh, right, they're vulnerable, I forgot. Yeah, that's easy to forget. Okay. I should have done that then, probably. My bad. Alright, let's just defend. Let's miracle. Let's conclude. Take 1 damage, no big deal. I like how they're taking 3 damage every turn from my hourglass. That's nice. Yeah, there's worship. Okay, there's the follow-up. We could, like, worship Brilliance follow-up. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. Although I'd like to leave this fight without really taking damage. Vigilance, defend. I'd take almost no damage. I don't even need the worship, to be honest. I could just follow up as gold so you can use it now. What now? Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. You are right. Sometimes I forget these things stick around past turns. Yeah, Follow Brilliance does kill 1. And then we could just defend for the other one. Or Vigilance, rather, for more. We'd only take 1 damage at that point. Yep. I probably should be using these potions. I've actually managed to use, you know, all my slots, so I could get rid of the weak potion, for example. That would have been good. Anyway, sure, I'll... Should I get rid of the strike? I wonder. Now we'll keep the strike. Okay. 10 armor. We can do 23 in 1 turn. So I'll just block. In fact, we get 2 turns. Bye-bye. Block potion. Well, we're already able to apply weak pretty easily, so let's get rid of the weak potion. Take the block potion. I think we take prostate. Yeah. I said that wrong on purpose, by the way. That's mantra. That was always nice, you know. What's this deceive reality out of curiosity? Retain 12 block. I mean, that's great, but I think we want the prostrate. It's a hard word to say, okay? it's one of those words that you see written a lot, but you never really hear anybody say. Alright, we have enough gold to remove, so we will go to the shop. Holy crap, that is an expensive relic. Whenever you scry 2 more cards. Whetstone, upgrade 2 random attacks. We do not need the waffle. Whetstone might be kind of cool, but it would probably just land on strikes. If it got Eruption, that'd be cool. If it got Reach Heaven or Sands of Time, that'd be cool. If it got Brilliance, that'd be amazing. Yeah, I think that is a reference to Yu-Gi-Oh! Hey, we could get the Hand of Greed, guys. I need Devotion. I do need Devotion, that's true. That would be quite good for more mantra. Especially if we could upgrade it. Yep, I gotta go for it. I'm a simple man. I see mantra, I take it. Although we could have taken the sweet Snecko oil, guys. Alright, yeah, can't do anything else yet. Well, we could buy the follow-up, but I'm not gonna do that. Cut through fate. Yeah, it's alright, but I'd rather have mantra for this deck. As long as it's one of the good mantra cards anyway. Alright, they're vulnerable. We're gonna pay attention to that, see what we can do. Okay, this is free, so we'll just do this. Although I could have wanted to hold it if I had, like, draw, so that I could get the thing that makes everybody weak for longer. Speaking of weak, they are not weak right now. We cannot make them weak. Let's see, 12, 25, 32 damage. Probably evaluate. Probably go ahead and protect. They still do some damage to me. What's my next draw look like? Could be all kinds of stuff. We want to kill the guy in the back first because he can stop me from attacking. And we probably want to get some value out of this Vuln turn, so why don't we go ahead and use the Miracle, I guess. This is okay. I might drink a block potion this turn, so I can keep one of the slots open. Whoa, yeah, there's my 3 cards from Centennial Puzzle. We need energy soon. That's a big one. Like, we badly need that. Wow, he's gonna do his debuff already? Are you kidding me? That's so fast. Okay. Well, this will do 14 plus 2. Follow-up is free. That's true. It is free right now. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. We have conclude. We have Sands of Time for 3. That's far too expensive still. So Brilliance, Devotion, Conclude is an option. And that would, in fact, kill this dude in the back. But I would take, like, 19 minus 6 damage, 13 damage. You know, because the Orichalcum is doing work for me. Yeah, Brilliance, Devotion, Conclude is probably the play here. I'm just thinking if I want to drink a potion or not. Like, I could do Liquid Memories, and I could get the Protect out and use it. Which would be okay. Yeah, I'm gonna drink the Block Potion. That uses a less good potion, which I needed a slot anyway. And then we will, in fact... Brilliance. Okay, the damage it shows is actually what it does. It does the math for me from the mantra, so that's nice. Potion. Good. Not bad. These guys are both attacking. That's obnoxious. Worship, we go to 9 mantra. Just barely not enough. Let's go to an insight and see what we can get. Hello, Mr. Astrom. How you doing, my friend? Okay, probably wave of the hand. On the other hand, I could stand to time this dude. That's, unfortunately, 26. I get it next turn? Right. Yeah, but, like, I'm more interested in not taking damage, because, it's a little while. I mean, I don't really want to have to heal is the thing. So the less damage I take for a fight is better. Like, this could be an upgrade if I don't have to heal myself, you know? So maybe instead we wave of the hand and then, like, defend. I think that's the right choice. At least 1 defend. Yeah, no, two defense. So now they're weak forever, basically. That's fine with me. And as we stall, we're getting cheaper sands of time. Whew, third eye. He's adding wounds to my deck, but that's no big deal. I can just discard them. Honestly, I'm gonna... Should I just get rid of all this crap? I need to do damage. Of course, I can't just, like, stall for divinity, you know? It's really not bad. Let's get rid of the wave. They're already as weak as I need them to be. Vigilance, evaluate. Get rid of the vigilance. We'll have protect, so that's already a 2 mana block kind of thing. Alright. 9 plus 5 is 14. What I could do is I could defend, and then I could just go ahead and burn sands. Even though I'm weak, this would just get it out of my hand, you know, like, it'll use 1 mana and get some more damage on the table, you know? I think we do that. Cool, and conclude, we'll kill him. We can actually go ahead and do this. Go into mantra. Slap this guy around, and then just conclude. GG. Conclude would have done it on its own, actually. Dreamcatcher is awesome. That gives me a reason to rest now. Demaru. Oh, shit. That's great. Okay, scroll, draw hands until your hand is full. Okay. Omniscience, choose a card in your draw pile, play it twice and exhaust it. That seems amazing, but way too costly. Jesus Christ, 4 mana, are you kidding? Cut Through Fate upgraded, seems alright. Honestly, this almost looks like a skip to me. This looks like a skip or a Cut Through Fate. One of the two, but I'm not sure. I'll let you guys pick, as usual. Alrighty, it's a skip. Do we have Weave? No, we don't have Weave. Yeah, the number that is so much draw, but isn't it like too much? Although I guess, yeah, maybe I should have gone for that. Draw to 10. That's what I was thinking about, essentially. Like, I was thinking this deck is, like, really, really good already. I just need to, like, I need to trim it down before I add more stuff. Alrighty. We're not gonna rest. We're gonna smith. We're gonna smith. We're probably gonna just smith devotion. Either that or prostrate. Brilliance is also an option. Now we'll smith devotion. That's the thing, we really need energy. That's why I want to shy away from doing too much card draw right now. Okay, 2 more relic time. Hey, it's Stabby Boy. He will definitely upgrade himself. Okay, we'd like to weaken him. Sadly, we can't use the Vuln turn to any kind of advantage, really. Give the hand. Yeah, sure, we'll go Vigilance. And we'll defend as well. So he's super weakened for probably the whole fight now. 4 turns is a lot. We might use another potion this this fight. You don't have to play everything you draw, it lets you play your best cards. Well, yeah, but like, best case scenario outside of a mantra turn, I'm doing like 2 more things after I cast it, you know? Because I'd only have 2 mana at that point, unless I have 0 cost cards, which I don't really. There's the devotion, very cool. I mean, I want to cast devotion. I just want it. I need it. I'm gonna take it. 15 armor is needed. We're not gonna erupt because, well, we take 30 at that point. Probably insight. Then again, if we protect for 13, we take almost no damage. It's too bad we can't use this follow-up for free. I guess we could, like, strike, follow-up, evaluate. Let's drink a skill potion, see what we can do. Draw this card, add 2 miracles to your hand. And exhaust. It just gives me 2 mana? Well, that's interesting. Does that count as drawing, I wonder? If you're in Wrath, apply 3 vulnerable to all enemies. Nope, nope, don't want to go into Wrath. Deus Ex Machina would... Well, this is... The thing is, I would get to, I would get 2 insights in my deck. 7, 14... No, I'm gonna evaluate. Check it out. So what we'll do is we'll evaluate. Okay, so we get the armor. We're only gonna take 1 damage. So this, I kind of wanted to activate my Centennial puzzle. So this is cool. I don't need to roll the dice on that working in a way that I don't know how it works, you know. So we're gonna strike. We're going to follow up for free. We're going to evaluate again. Got a couple insights, taking only 1 damage, activate Centennial Puzzle, it's gonna be awesome. And we get to keep our Protect this way. Very cool, very cool. It's too many cards, oh my god. There's the Worship, we can go into Mantra right now. I think we will. Okay, we can sense, time him for 60 damage. Okay, Conclude does 36, which does not kill him. Strike does 18, even 18 plus 36 does not kill him. But that's only 2 mana and we have more stuff available, so... Well, that's interesting. I can pump up my mantra a little bit for the next divinity if I need it. 4, 8, 12, I need to block. Strike. Strike, strike, conclude. Uses up all my mana but 1. We should have third-eyed before we drew. Big mistake there. Alright, well let's gain our 10 block, I guess. Okay, he won't damage me, so just strike, strike, conclude. Lantern, great, our first turn, we have more mana, that's really, really good for this deck. Gremlin Horn is also pretty amazing, although less so for, like, elites and bosses. I think this is a skip. This has got to be a skip, I think. Either that or Consecrate, I guess. Which is upgraded and it is free. But I think it kind of, I think it might clunk up the deck a little bit. Kind of hard to say. I mean, in theory, if I could get the draw engine rolling hard enough, Consecrate would be good. But, I think it's unnecessary. Okay, skip. Take the chest. Okay, either the Juzu bracelet or the sapphire key. Not very many question marks left. Like, we've got like 2 more question marks here, and then however many are in the 3rd act. I think this is a great time to go ahead and take the key. Which we will do. We're going for elites over question marks anyway because of the black star, so we're taking the key. Smith. What to upgrade? We'll get prostrate. I'm going to be upgrading my mantra stuff primarily. You get the other key, the red one, you think? Well, we have a bunch of fireplaces to choose from, so we can do that soon. Oh. Okay, it's a shop. This is not a waste because we do have 100 gold. Sadly, we lose out on the nunchaku, we lose out on the medical kit, which is really, really good. Oh, you died, Mr. Ostrom? Sundial. Oh man, Sundial would be good too for this deck. Fasting. Oh my god. It's terrible. Yeah, none of this stuff is worth it. We're just going to do a remove. Now the question is, what do we want to remove? I'm real tempted to just remove a defend. Like, with 3 strikes, I know strikes are worthless, but they do 18 damage when I'm in divinity. And I'm kind of low on attacks is the thing. Unless I just want to, like, build up a bunch of through violences to get a crazy-ass hand, you know? But I don't know about that. I have more damage cards and they clog up the deck. I guess the defends are still pretty useful in terms of, like, if I draw Wave of the Hand, I can pump them out to stack weak. Fasting is pretty good. Just want to delay until you're through violence divinity turns. You know, I think, yeah, Eruption... An unupgraded Eruption is actually more clunky than a Strike. I think you're right about that. If it was upgraded, I think it would have its place in this deck still. You're right, we'll get rid of it. Thank you for reminding me that I still had that in deck. Alright, 62 hit points. I'm gonna Smith again. Fasting is really... I mean, I feel like fasting would only work if you've built a deck that has like a ton of zero-cost stuff in it. Like a stance type deck with a lot of flurry of blows. Okay, we will upgrade worship. Wait, that's just retain, that doesn't actually give more mantra. And we're pretty much always using worship as soon as we find it. So, as Sinchi says, we will probably upgrade Sands or Protect. Protect is really, 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 really good. And it's even better when it's upgraded. Like, that is so much block for 2 mana. That may be the best block card in the game for 2 mana. Not like the highest number. The highest number, I guess, would be Panic Button for 0 mana, but Conclude better than Sands. Not for the purposes of boss fights, but for the purposes of regular fights, yeah. I guess it would probably be okay in, what do you call it, the elite fight in Act 4. I sure wish this was like multiplative or something. I use Conclude way more than Sands. That is actually a really good point. Sometimes I Conclude like multiple times per fight. I also use Protect a lot though. Man, I wonder how much mileage I could get out of Mantra if it was retainable. I wonder how much that would actually impact this deck. I'm gonna guess not very much. Oh, upgrading Evaluate is not terrible either. We're gonna get Conclude. Okay, regular fight. 7, 14, 21. Okay. Mantra it is. Guess we're just gonna have a big damage turn here. Worship being retained would be good in boss fights because it lets you time the mantra. Yeah, that's true. Seven times 3. Mantra next turn. Don't want to bother with Reach Heaven really, because I'd rather not take damage. Probably protect. Probably like protect Third Eye. 9 plus 7 is 16. He's going to do 21. I would take 5 damage that way. I wonder how much weak would... Wave of the Hand Scry. That's an option. But Wave of the Hand, him being weak is going to make him do... It's not going to take away 9 damage from him, I don't think. Abusing something to survive blasphemy. I was told that that bug was fixed, but I don't know if that's true or not. Let's see, weak does like 25% less damage, 7, 14, 21. Yeah, it's not the same. We'll Third Eye, and then we'll protect Third Eye. Okay, we want to have a big turn, right? We don't need the worship, actually. We'll just, like, enter Mantra next turn. So we're going to get rid of all the stuff that gives worship. We're going to keep the Sands of Time, even though it's expensive as hell, because we'll gain 3 mana. Sands Conclude, I think, kills him. And we'll take, like, 5 damage. This minimizes the amount of damage I take, total. Great. This alone kills him, actually. GG. Alrighty. I think this is a skip. Maybe the upgraded Evaluate. Maybe the Study. I mean, the upgraded Evaluate is really, really, really sick, I have to admit. Since this is really just like a stall and then go Mantra type deck. 10 mana for 1, or 10 block for 1 mana seems really outrageous. In addition to the insight, you know? Oh, it's not fixed Perpetual Blur, but the Blasphemy debuff stays on, so you die at the start of the first turn that there's no buffer or intangible. Ah. Interesting. Well, if you had the intangible event, you know, you could potentially keep yourself going for a really long time, although you wouldn't be in Divinity anymore, so that would be interesting. Question mark. Okay, we don't have the Golden Idol. So we can gain 5 hit points and lose 20 hit points. I mean, I don't want to become cursed, so... 42, this is the gamer chairman. I feel like we can beat him at half hit points. I'm pretty sure. We could get our Ruby Key as well. I think we go ahead and Smith. This is going to be a little bit risky to do at 42 hit points, but I think it's okay. Anyway, what do we want to upgrade? Study is pretty slow. I was keen on that at the first time I saw it, but I think I've kind of soured on it a little bit because of how slow it is. Worship? Yeah. Alright, we'll take the worship. We're about to go into a boss fight. This is gonna... We'll try to set that up. I don't know how necessary it's going to be if we can get the power that makes us gain divinity every turn, but, you know, this will make things a little better. Maybe. Yeah, let's try to make this thing happen. So he's vulnerable first turn. Let's abuse that. He'll summon allies. We could wave of the hand and get him weak, but let's like go for the big damage, I think. So probably reach, strike, conclude. This also puts the Through Violence in my deck, which is great. This is conclude plus. I actually wish we had drawn the conclude next turn, you know, so we could hit his allies, but that's okay. Oh, let's remember we have potions. Let's not forget the potions. I can go into divinity whenever the hell I want. I can also pull one of these cards if I feel like it. I can also use a skill potion, which I'm going to wait until I need more block than I have, you know? 7, 14, plus 18, 28, 32. Ambrosia doesn't suck. Ambrosia's amazing, dude! It's incredible! Alright, so what did I say? 7, 14 plus 18 is 30, 32. 32 armor needed. Quite a lot. Only 3 mana, goddamn. I can get 21 block just from Third Eye and Evaluate. And then Vigilance pretty much takes me there, so we could Miracle for that. Sadly, Brilliance is not gonna kill either of these guys. Okay, let's do this. Let's see what the Scry brings up. There's the worship. I don't actually want the worship yet. I don't think. Oh yeah, I'm gonna save the Ambrosia for the heart if possible, because it's just too good. I mean, I'll use it if I need it to survive, like you said, but... Well, we get rid of one of the defense, probably. Maybe both. I don't think... See, like, if they spend a turn defending, which I think they do next time, we may have a legitimate worship turn. I'll just get rid of the defense. I probably should have evaluated first, because then we could have possibly drawn an insight, but we still could. It might get thrown somewhere in the, you know, into the top of the draw pile rather than the bottom. Alright, we're at 21. We need to get to, what did I say, 32? That's just not going to happen. I could Vigilance and get somewhere in the vicinity. We could Skill Potion, and that would give me the ability to Brilliance and do a little bit of damage to one of these guys in the front. Yeah, let's drink this and see what happens. Oh my god. We could just straight up vault right now and take another turn. Didn't realize it was going to give me such a great thing. Shuffle and Expunger. See, I think this gives like a 0-cost Expunger, probably, because it's from a potion. So that's silly. If you're in calm, draw 3 cards. Okay, well, we're definitely going to take the free extra turn. There's no question about that. That means that I could still enter Vigilance. Well, yeah, of course we take Vault, but I was just kind of curious what Expunger would do. But it's 0 cost, so it wouldn't do anything. I could enter Calm. We could still Miracle and then use Vigilance, but I think we just Brilliance. So we saw in the draw pile that we're definitely going to get the Miracle. The Worship card, which kind of sucks, to be honest, for the attack lineup here. There's no way I'm going to be able to switch 1 mana for the X card. I don't know. I don't think so. You can do Whirlwind, I know, for no mana. Right, we'll just Brilliance. We'll hit the dude in the front, I think. And then we'll Vault. Got a little bit of Mantra. That's, I still can't believe we got this Damaru. That's amazing. I didn't know this relic existed. Really cool. There's the through violence. We can kill the guy in the front if we would like to. I will go ahead and insight, just so I can have the maximum number of choices. Awesome. We have Sands of Time. That's great. Okay, this blocks one of the little guys, and we still need to block 18 damage after that. I think we're just going to eat 18 damage, probably. Unless I want to protect, which would block most of it. Do we get to keep that vault, by the way? Oh no, that exhausts. I get Devotion next turn. That's true. Let me think about this. If I use this worship, I go to 5, 6, 7, 8 mantra, and then I go to 9 mantra the next turn from Damaru, and then the prostrate actually takes me to full mantra. So we really, really, really want to worship right now. Unless we just... Yeah, no, I agree. Perpetual Blur would be overpowered. We could simply do that the next turn, by the way. Like, worship, prostrate. It's not going to be that awesome, though. Well, okay, there's no question. I'm going to through violence this dude in the front. And then that means we get more mana with the Gremlin Horn. Which I totally planned out, you guys. We will use the worship. Yeah, this is exactly what I want. Okay, we'll throw the miracle out. We'll use protect. Not bad, not bad. We'll take like 6 damage. 5 damage? 20, yeah, 5 damage. We'll save these 2 potions if possible. Very, very cool. 9 mantra. Okay, we're gonna have a big turn. There is the prostrate. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm now in super duper mode. Insight. Oh, there's worship again. Haha, wild. This does 48 damage. That's an amazing. I mean, that upgraded conclude was probably a really good one because like we get to do 48 damage to everybody now. It's pretty insane. 60 damage with Sands of Time. I'd use Devotion first, just not to forget about it. Yeah, probably. I'm just wondering if I want to worship or not to set up another divinity turn. Like this deck is actually capable of setting up back-to-back divinity turns if it goes well enough. We're just about there. Alternately, we could simply like reach Sands on the main guy. I mean, or we could, you know what we could do? We could reach Worship Conclude. I think that's the right, yeah. Oh, is there a follow-up? Oh, we do have a follow-up. I knew that. Alright, reach. Follow-up. 60 damage, yeah. Okay, then next turn we'll actually activate Mantra again immediately, and we'll have a Mantra Sands of Time. Sadly, doing Conclude, I didn't really get to abuse the Gremlin Horn, you know, but it's fine. We'll just, through Violence and then Sands of Time. Outrageous! Okay, I assume we take Establishment here. I mean, that seems like the obvious choice. I know Vault's really good, but Establishment's, Establishment works without me having to, upgrade it, you know? Establishment is just way too good for my deck. I'm gonna veto since it's 50-50. We're gonna go for the Establishment. I know Vault's amazing, but occasionally I'll do the tiebreaker is what I'll do. Otherwise I'll try to let Twitch decide. Coffee Dripper, Velvet Choker. Oh my god. All of this sucks except the calling bell. Coffee dripper has gotten me killed before. We really need the energy is the thing. But like... yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would play with the coffee dripper, I guess. Don't meme yourself with the drinker. Calling bell. Curse of the Bell cannot be removed from your deck. Oh. I can't get rid of it? That is a good point. This is a very defensive deck. Maybe I should have gone for the dripper. Alright, well, we got Vajra, which does not a whole lot for me. We got Shovel. Okay, and we got a Toxic Egg. So we got a little bit memed with crappy relics. So I am a bit cursed. Fortunately, I have a ton of draw, that's true. So we have the money to do a card remove. Not for that curse, but... we want to make it to this, this elite right here. Wait, how many elites are on which path? Are there more elites on... It looks like there may be more elites on the right. Yeah, there's an elite there. 1, 2, 3... 3 elites on the right. 2... Yep, we're going on the right. Okay, lovely Envy. I'm gonna assume that you're bidding on something deeply embarrassing. Okay, we'll go to the... Yeah, we'll go to the right and we'll get 3 elites. Shovel is not crappy, that's true. What does that let me do? Dig for relics? We're not gonna have very many rest sites left, though. Yeah, I need to use a camp for Ruby Key. It's true. Although we'll get that camp back in Act 4, right? Or is there no... There's no camp in Act 4, actually. Damn. Just remembered you get a shop. And then... Wait, no, you get a shop, and then you get a camp, and then you get an elite, and then you get the boss. So there is a camp. Alright, 10 damage. Establishment. Devotion. Evaluate. I could intercom, but like, why would I bother? He'll do 13 damage. Protect will fix that. Could reach heaven, or I could conclude. Let's just protect. Should I evaluate again? Nah, let's just protect, conclude. It's artwork for one of your characters. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice, dude. 21 damage. If I worship, I go into mantra immediately. So let's do that. I realize follow-up is yellow, but we don't want to do that yet. We want to be in mantra for that. 80. Let me just do 81 damage. I think that's okay to do 81 damage. I'm cool with that. Okay. I think we take Flying Sleeve here. Is that not right? Because retain means that we can reduce the cost of it with establishment. And, alright, see you later, Envy. Votes on the skip before he goes. I think this is a skip or a Flying Sleeve, one of the two. Six, 12, 24, 36 damage for Flying Sleeve. Nobody likes it, that's fine. I think we want a skinny deck anyway. Oh, it's this douchebag. Hey, douchebag. He's a jerk, but I like his services. I think we go for the, full service like usual, right? Yep. So, we will remove... We'll just remove Devotion. No, just kidding. Probably a Strike. Yeah. And we got another upgraded Evaluate. We have 2 upgraded evaluates, and I don't feel bad about that at all, really. That's real good. What is up, gentlemen? Hey, we have our conclude. That's awesome. I love the fact that we start with one, that we start with decks from, I think, yeah, the smooth stone. So it gives you, like, that's just, like, they've carefully designed the game to, you know, instead of 10 block, it's 11 block, and this does 11 damage. You know, I think they did these breakpoints on purpose to where some cards line up nicely. Several Watcher 1 mana cards have 2 big of upgrades, like Evaluate. It is really, really good. Really, really, really good, in fact. Anyway, we'll Evaluate. We will, Third Eye to get the Scry. Of course, we'll get rid of the Curse of the Bell. We'll keep Worship. Probably get rid of the Defend. Probably keep the Reach Heaven just in case. I probably can't make both of these work, come to think of it. Yeah, I get rid of the Reach Heaven. Okay. We already have enough armor to not care at all about his attack, so we'll just strike the guy in the back who is already a bit hurt and has the most hit points, and then we'll conclude. That's true. Empty Fist becomes really, really good. Although I think Empty Fist is best for Wrath decks, Wrath and Stance type stuff, where you really don't want to be in Wrath at the end of turn. Okay, so they're actually all going to attack, which is a shame. Damn. Okay. Evaluate. I hate the fact that we still have defense in this deck, but I just haven't been able to get them out. Even defending twice is not going to stop me from taking damage here. So we'll defend once. I could drink a potion, but I think we're just going to suck up the damage. Turn on the Worship. Okay, time to eat damage. Okay, there is Divinity. Okay, I don't have attack cards, enough attack cards. There's the follow-up now, I have enough attack cards. Another upgraded Evaluate, a little questionable. Lesson learned, we could do some fun things with that, although that's a bunch of garbage in my deck, and it's probably way too late to make good use of that. Taking the third Evaluate is honestly not a mistake, I don't think. Oddly enough. Just get amazing amounts of insight. We should probably check and see what the boss is. But, I mean, even if it's the Time Man, Evaluate's not a terrible idea. We can just, like, not use the insights. Yeah, it's draw and block. It's just really good. I just wish we could get rid of the armors. Or the defense, basic defense. Oh, hey, it's donuts. Cool. We don't have Time Man today. Aw, basic battle. Depends on the character, Mr. Alstrom, but probably the Demon Blade. Maybe like Vamp Tooth for the first half of the game and Demon Blade for the second. Anyway, this guy's gonna attack for 7. So we will Evaluate. I'm not gonna bother with Wave of the Hand because I want to Worship. Oh, hold up. Yeah, I do want to Worship. I want to Miracle for Defend. This will protect me from the Thorns, and then I can still conclude for a ton of damage. We have Powered by Pain, so it could be good. Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of Quick Blades, but I mean, as far as Quick Blades go, Vamp Tooth is pretty good. This is about Dungeon Crawlstone Soup for anybody who is curious what I'm talking about. Totally different game. None of them are going to attack. We'll just well, hold up. Let's evaluate. Let's third eye. I could have followed up for free there, whatever. Oh, hey, I can get Divinity turn. Let's get rid of Sands of Time, though. It's too heavy. We'll just, do I have armor? I have armor. Should I just kill one of these guys or damage one of these dudes, I wonder? Unless we draw into Conclude, which we will not, then it's best just to kill one. Oh, hey. Oh yeah, the Gremlin Horn, I forgot. I draw a card as well. Sweet. Well, that's actually kind of annoying, because we drew the Prostrate, which I knew would happen. Whoops. Well, there's no reason to do this, because it just burns Divinity for no reason. I could put myself in Calm, but who cares, you know? Okay, evaluate. This is kind of a dead turn. I could attack, but it would just make me take damage from the Thorns and enough to actually break through my armor, so we're not going to do that. Big Days meme up here. Curse the Bell, who cares? Wow, let me just draw all my insights, bro. Okay. There's my Protect. Interesting. I could Brilliance to kill one of these guys, I guess. I wouldn't even need to Devotion. Yeah, let's just like Protect Brilliance. We'll actually kill this dude because then he'll buff next turn. So even if I somehow don't draw block, then it won't matter. Wait, 5 plus 7 is not enough to, yeah. It does give me a piece of mana, so yeah, we can still Devotion. Cool. Not that it matters. I mean, we don't need Divinity to beat this dude. Alright. Vigilance would actually take me out of, Oh wow, that's incredible. I have to leave Divinity to get enough block to not take damage. That's hilarious. That's really funny. Swift Potion, draw 3 cards. Okay, that's cool. I'm pretty sure we take the upgraded Protect. I mean, it's got Retain on it. It'll be affected by Establishment. You think skip, huh? You think no reason to have 2 Protects with an Establishment deck? I guess it is... It's pretty heavy on its own before Establishment starts doing stuff to it. Too much Retain can clog your hands. That's fair. I always, after that one game I was thinking that, Protect, like, the ideal number was 2, but maybe just 1 is best. This deck feels right on defense weight right now. Yeah, I mean, if I could, like, do anything that I want, I would take out all 4 of these defends and take that Protect, but that's probably not gonna happen. The Maw. Okay. He's not going to do any kind of damage, so we can just Brilliance Conclude on him. We'll third eye as well. Okay, what do we want to get rid of? I don't know what he's going to do the turn after this. I assume it's an attack. So we'll drop Reach Heaven. Goddamn, we're already at 5 Mantra. So this will actually put me into... It's hilarious. We're still gonna drop Reach Heaven, though. We'll keep everything else except for the Defend. Okay, cool. Brilliance. Conclude. Ah. big debuff. Okay. Wow, how does he only do 5 damage? I'm assuming he buffs up. I don't remember what this guy's gimmick is, but like... he's only doing 5 damage. It's crazy. Okay. Do we have damage in this hand? We do not. But this retains now, so I can just hold on to it. So, we will, establishment. And... randomly chooses between like 5 and 30. Oh, wow. So I rolled very, very well. I see. Probably just do 5 damage rather than getting another insight, as good as insight is. Yeah, let's just... yeah. He's gonna buff. That's fine. Too bad we're still weak. We can make him weak. That'd be okay. Hey, follow up. The only attack cards here are Sands of Time, Follow Up, and Strike. But yeah, let's do that. So Sands of Time, Follow Up. Okay, well, let's go ahead and strike. Taking out a ton of his hit points. I could go ahead and use Wave of the Hand, and then my Orichalcum over here will weaken him for a couple turns. Let's do that. $21 damage. Looks like this is a big armor turn, even though we have Frail right now. So this is free. Thank you to Establishment. But we are... yeah, that Frail's really screwing us over here. I don't need Devotion to beat him, though. We will just use the Protect. And then this will... actually, come to think of it, we could have just Vigilance defended, and I think we still would have been at 21. Oh well, that's fine. No damage taken. 26 damage to him. 8, 16, 24. Makes you immune to Frail, so it keeps many of these fights from screwing you. Yeah, it's easy to underestimate those status debuffs until they ruin your battle, you know? 24. 13 plus 9 is pretty close. Too bad we can't leave this stance here. Yeah, I think we just do full defense turn. Okay, so defend. Defend. Well, hold up. Protect. 1624. I need 5 more, so the defend would be sufficient. So that's cool. We can still do this, and then we can actually burn the Brilliance. And we can't follow up because I did this in the wrong order. I should have planned it better. Whoops. That's okay, though. Fortunately, this deck is very kind to me in terms of like not screwing me over for having made a mistake. That will stop being true in higher Ascension levels, though. For sure. I'm told there's very little margin of error there, in fact. Okay, this will not put me into Divinity. Oh man, actually, he's getting buff as hell. His strength is finally at the point where he can own me. Oops. We would still be dealing with this turn, though. We may suck down a potion here. We may use Liquid Memories and pull Brilliance to kill him. Wait, no, I won't be going into Divinity if I do this. Probably the draw potion then, yeah, you're right. Because otherwise I'm taking 44 damage minus whatever meager defense I can pop out, which is really not going to be much. There's worship. That puts me into mantra. Let's see what we can insight up. Oh, I should have third-eyed first. Whoops. Well, we'll do this. We're in mantra now. Sands for 63. Yeah, that's enough. Hope we get more potions. Wow, foreign influence is like a huge meme, but I think we just take the other worship, because obviously it's more Oh, that's an upgraded worship, holy shit. Alright, Veto, I'm just taking that. That's too, that's too amazing. Probably would have gotten voted on anyway. Nah, I mean, it would be fun to try, but it's... Those cards where you just, like, get a random attack, while they seem like they're gonna be amazing, it seems like fully half the time they just give you some utter garbage. Alright, so we could dig, or we could smith. 3 is super fun and great when upgraded, huh? So we could upgrade the brilliance. The brilliance is actually, like, really, really good already, but most of the cool power of it is the mantra. Oh, you get to pick between 3? I see, yeah. I think we dig. Let's make use of this. Relics are really good. By the way, when I add skills to my deck, they automatically get upgraded, so we should keep that in mind. I just remembered that's probably why the worship was upgraded. Horn Cleat. We should upgrade Establishment, that's true. Okay, none of these cards really interest me except for maybe the Sands of Time, which is not upgraded. Captain's Wheel, we can't afford any of these. I think we just remove a card here. Like, I don't think we need the second Sands of Time. Yes, that's correct, Senji. Blind, maybe? No. We have a way to make dudes weak, and we can shuffle through our deck. Remove is better. We get rid of a... Well... We either get rid of a defend or a strike. I didn't realize we still had 2 strikes. I feel like we get rid of a defend. Those feel like they've been clunking up my deck more, but we could get rid of all strikes. That is the conventional wisdom, I suppose. That leaves us with very few ways to do damage. My deck is built to turtle until divinity. Yeah. That's true, but it's like the defends are very bad at helping me turtle. But I guess the strikes are worse at helping me turtle, so... Reasonable. Okay. Take the elite, get two relics. Oh, it's this chick. Hey, we have conclude. Awesome. Super, super awesome. Although we can't... Well, we can kill him. We can reach heaven him and then conclude, so that's sick. So we need to save 3 mana, or 2 if I decide to miracle. So let's, well, we know we want a devotion. I feel like you might as well have taken Sozu. Well, yeah, but only because I haven't been drawing, potions, basically. Like, under ordinary circumstances, this would be quite good. Considering my potion belt, but... Yeah, I've just gotten unlucky. Anyway, let's save the miracle and not put the insight into the deck. Let's just do this, and then conclude. Curse of the Bell, no! Wow, we could go ahead and worship and immediately go into Mantra, but it does nothing for me except for Sands of Time. Ambrosia time? I don't think it's time for Ambrosia. Well, we could worship Sands of Time, kill the dagger, I guess. It's really annoying. We're still going to take big damage here. Certainly we're going to need the mana from Miracle. I don't want to use a potion, but we could. We could drink a potion to get the Brilliance back. Okay, there's 4 mana. Sands of Time would do how much? 63, and then Mantra would, or Brilliance would do 12 plus 10 for 22 times 3 is 66. Evaluate, defend, establishment. See, I don't know about that, because we'd be taking 9 extra damage that we don't have to take when we could just, like, Sands of Time and then evaluate. Or I guess it's 3 extra damage, since we wouldn't have the defend in that case. And we need the Staggered Dead, because he'll do way more damage the next turn, you know? So I'm thinking we just, like, Sands, evaluate, Miracle between. But, if I want to burn Liquid Memories, I could pull the Brilliance. You'd have blocked for 31. Oh! I forgot. I always forget about this. I have the Horn Cleat. You're right, you're right, you're right. 13, 26. He's gonna do 26 damage. Okay, this is fine. It's a bit wasteful what I did here, but I want this guy out of the way anyway. Okay, we get mana and we get the follow-up, so that's cool. It's free. I forgot about the Gremlin Horn too. One of these days I'm gonna remember all these relic interactions, and it's gonna be truly glorious. That day is not today. 13, 26, Miracle. And because I'm just so stingy, I want to take no damage at all, so we'll just defend. Good luck with that. Yeah, it's difficult, man. There's a lot going on in this game. 30 damage, good god. Alrighty, wave, prostrate, he's now weak. Defend, be taking a little damage here. Activated my Centennial puzzle, I suppose. Okay, we're in Divinity form, so we'll go ahead and do Violence. Go ahead and follow up. Insight. There's a strike. GG. This guy's a notorious street killer on A20. Yeah, no, I could definitely see that happening. Question card, okie doke. Meal ticket, okie doke. Those are not very impressive things at this point. Alright, well, we can get a third evaluate, which honestly doesn't seem that bad. Otherwise, this stuff is terrible. That's an evaluate plus, god damn. I mean, it's every skill is upgraded though. Because of the toxic egg. I think the RNG on this is broken, by the way. I think if there's a tie, and skip is one of the ones that that ties, I think it always picks skip. I don't think it randomizes between the two. Okay, 25 hit points at the beginning of boss fights. That's going to be really nice for the heart. Lose all gold, obtain a relic. We'll get the red mask. Yeah, that seems good. No more shops, you know? And there's gonna be maybe enough gold along the path, actually this path, 2 elites, you know? To still afford another, whatchamacallit, another remove. Yeah, I'll do this. Burn through the Donu decay artifacts. Yeah, that'll be good. 11 damage. Cool, Sands of Time right away. I like that. Okay, well, Third eye, I guess. Get rid of the bell. Get rid of the basic defend. I'll actually get rid of the reach heaven because it's too early. We'll keep establishment and evaluate. You winning yet? Yep. One of the question marks in Act 2, one of the 3 mobs wearing it, and you get the mask when you defeat them. Oh, I see. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. Hey, that's a raid. I don't know who Mediocre Milton is, but I do appreciate the raid, so thank you, my friend. Enjoy this mediocre raid. Hey, this is a small channel, so 18 is not mediocre at all. That's great, man. Thanks, man. Much appreciated. I assume these are Slay the Spire people. What's up? This is a watcher run. We're doing my first ascension with her. Just a little A1 action, which I'm told is easier than A0. But one day we'll get to A20. One day. What's up, Raiders? So we're beating up on this this writhing mass here. We've built a bit of a mantra deck. First couple runs with her today. You know, she's fun. I think she's the most complicated character, but she also seems like the potential to be the most powerful, maybe. I think my favorite's still the Iron Chad, but I gotta say, she's a lot of fun. Anyway, how do we want to deal with this? 11 damage. We have 10 armor right now. Trying to take absolutely no damage during this fight, so we're gonna have to burn the defend, whether I like it or not. Yep. Silent is best? Silent does seem really, really strong, although Silent gets beat up by certain encounters if you don't run them perfectly, like that elite that we just fought with the daggers. Alright, if I want to, and I do, I can Miracle, I can burn the Worship. My mantra's now 6, we can actually get, like, a little bit of damage on this dude. Okay, he'll do 15. We just drew into our second Worship, okay. I'll take that, except, no damage in the hand. But that's fine. Remember, he can curse me. Oh yeah, every time I do damage to him, he changes the thing he's gonna do, and that can put a curse in my deck. I had forgotten. Thank you for reminding me. We could have eaten a curse last turn, actually. Yeah, you do want to save an attack. Worship and dump hand. No, it's not enough damage yet to kill him. What we'll do is we'll evaluate. We will evaluate. We will establishment, and hilariously that actually drops the cost of worship now. Pretty sick. We'll just chill out. Okay, there's a follow-up. There's prostrate. Let me draw some cards and see what we can do with this hand. There's a strike, alright. I am, believe it or not, happy to see this strike. Let me think about this. 21, it's going to be 63 damage if I were to go into mantra. 63 plus the follow-up. Hey, thanks for the follow, Mediocre Milton. A raid and a follow. There we go. It's awesome, man. Really appreciate it. So, thank you for the follow, handsome Melvin. You're so handsome. 24, 30, 36 from the follow-up. 63 from this. It's still not quite enough. Even plus the 18 is not going to kill him, I don't think. The sub sound is great, just FYI. I changed that, actually, because Perpetual Blur begged me to change it. The bit sound is still amazing, though. My mom says I'm handsome, so I just went with it. Hey, that's good. That's good. Anyhow, let's... You know what? I will go ahead and do this. I will do this to activate the divinity instead of the worship, and we'll save that for the next turn, right? Or the turn after that. Sansa time this dude. Okay, we'll follow up. Great. And the thing is, if he was cursing me, I would burn the strike. But he's not cursing me, so I won't burn the strike. And instead, I'm just going to burn the defend. We'll keep the protect in hand with retain, that'll go cheaper. And then we'll just end turn. Because you know I do not want a curse in my deck. I've already got the bell. We don't need any more. 2 defends, damn. This is like... I could see this deck really... The way I've built it, like, it's really good, but I could see it kind of screwing me over a little bit in terms of, like... if I just draw too much defend and I really need to end a fight, you know? We'll see if we can make it work, though. Alright, 19 is not going to be enough. We need to block 7, 14, 21 damage. So we defend. And then if we defend again, that's 23. That's enough. Sadly, we don't get to burn the devotion, but that's okay. Okay, we should be able to kill now, I think. Wait, worship doesn't put us into divinity anymore. Because we're at 3. Chad's got classes. Yeah. The transient is probably hard for this deck. Yeah. Probably very hard. Unless I was able to chain some mantras together, probably it would be a big issue. Hopefully we don't run into him, and we very well might because we have like 2 elites coming up, so... In fact, I think we're guaranteed to run into him, so we'll see how I handle that. Alright, well, I suppose we could go ahead and burn the worship, but there's really no reason to. Well, yeah, there is, because the brilliance does more damage, even outside of, mantra. Alright, so we will brilliance. Okay, we will follow up. Oh wait, I was totally overestimating his hit points. We just win now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, no we don't. That's 8 damage, and he has 4 armor, so that's not going to kill him. What a twist. Oh man, it's storming out there. Well, let's just, let's not attack, because I don't want to risk the curse. Let's just do this. And not take any damage. Transient's not an elite? Is he not? I thought he was. Oh wait, that's Sands of Time. 15, no armor. GG. Hell yeah, Distilled Chaos. Soon I will fill up this gigantic potion. This gigantic potion belt. Just you wait. Alrighty, 4 to choose from. 4 to choose from. Feel free to vote. With that raid, we may have some more votes this time. Just type it in chat. I feel like the right choice here is to do nothing. Just to skip. I don't think we want any of this. Although a second third eye wouldn't be, like, horrible. Skipping it is, okay. Oh, it's the head. The head could be a problem for this guy, too. Potentially. So there's the worship. Of course we want to burn the Reach Heaven first. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot about slow. We should be using our skills first. Alright, I'll remember that for the future. Let's, third eye. We want to get rid of things that are defending, probably. Have to use the hashtag prefix for it to get counted. Yep, that's true. Alright, Devotion will give me my mantra. Prostrate will give me some armor and mantra. Conclude is actually going to be great. So, yeah, we'll just get rid of the defend. I feel really bad about doing those 2 things after the attack. This is a big mistake. That's okay, though. Alright, we'll end turn. Okay, so we definitely want Devotion. Okay. Definitely want Prostrate. We definitely want to go ahead and Insight. Still stacking these slow charges on him, thanks to his special little ability. We got a follow-up, that's cool. I kinda want to save the Through Violence, you know, for a big mantra turn. We could activate mantra right now, but I want to save that for when I'm not weakened. Although he may just be weakening me again. I guess we'll find out. So I think what we do, I think we just like worship gets you into divinity. Yeah, I know, but I'm weakened right now. So I want to do this on a turn when I'm not weak. Oh, he's gonna do it again. Interesting. Yeah, I guess we go ahead and do it then. Okay. So we can do everything. Strike, follow up, through violence. I could have used the miracle just to slow him again, but I didn't. That was still a pretty strong turn, even though weak. Sense of time, we'll save that, of course. Evaluate, get that insight, that'll help. See, this is the kind of turn that's really bad against this guy, because, like, we're not doing any damage. I don't know exactly how much his big attack does. I think it's 50. Could be wrong. Oh no, the curse! It's the curse of the bell! There's brilliance. Yeah, Establishment in Sands of Time is great. Just, like, take it down to 0 cost super fast. Anyway, Maro, if you'd like to see the deck, I can show it to you. This is the deck. It's very block heavy. We block, we sit around and basically stall the fight until we can get a mantra. 30 in increments by 5 every turn. Yeah, so we have to kill him. Alright, although weakening him would be helpful. Let's think about this. Yeah, okay, we'll wave, we'll evaluate. That stacks the weak on him. And I guess we'll just go ahead and brilliance. So he'll be weak for his first turn. When he first does his big attack, I think. Yeah, right here. Well, that isn't the big attack, actually. Hey, Liam, thanks for the follow. I had to stream Slay the Spire twice to get the follow. You had to trust that I would stream Slay the Spire more than once. But no, really, thank you. Just win, bruh. Yeah, no problem, Meryl. Alrighty, well, let's insight again. Stack those nice little slow charges. We're in Divinity right now, so yeah, we can pretty much just win. But I wanna do stuff before I start doing damage, you know, to stack the slow charges. Okay, we'll miracle, because that's free. We will evaluate, why not? This probably ends this turn, but I just want to burn all this stuff. We'll just defend, hover over him with my attacks. Yeah, sure, I can do 70 damage. And let's see, how much mana is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the follow-up is free. Okay, cool. So we can actually use Worship and charge up in case this doesn't end this turn. Oh wait, did I miscount? Whoops, I did. Okay, that's fine, we don't get the Protect, that's cool. Alright, so we will, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Strike. Follow up. Save the biggest damage for last, so it's more multiplicative. Sands of Time. And then Brilliance. GG. Great. Wow, that was 180. Maybe I overthought that. Ornamental Fan is real good. Bronze Scales is okay, I guess. Oh my god, we have 2 Ambrosias. Outrageous. Let me just go into Divinity whenever I want, twice. I think we do Prostrate here. I mean, having more Mantra seems like it would be pretty great for this deck, I have to say. I mean, Blasphemy is silly because it's like, I don't need to cheat to get into Divinity on this deck, you know? Hell yeah, Prostate. Nice little 0-cost card, giving me Mantra and block. Seems unanimous. Alright, good. Still get we still get 2 more relics and maybe even a 3rd if I decide to dig, because remember, I've got my shovel. Alrighty, that's the transient. That's the guy we didn't want to deal with. Do I even have an energy relic? That's the funniest thing, Liam, I don't. We passed up a, we passed up the coffee. Oh shit, you're right, I do need the Crimson Key. Yeah, okay, so we're only gonna get, you can, how many relics can you get from the shovel? Is it infinite, or is it, like, limited to 3, like the, what do you call it, the kettlebell? I forget the name of it, but it looks like a kettlebell. Coffee drip, good. It's infinite? Man, we really got ripped off from the shovel. Only 1 relic from it. Well, 2, I guess, because in Act 4 we'll get 1. That's okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and mantra. Evaluate. Evaluate. Girya, yeah. I mean, honestly, like... this is so goofy. This may be annoying later in the fight. We'll see. I think it's pretty rare that using the shovel is the right play, unfortunately. Yeah, that was my instinct as well, to be honest, but relics in this game seem like they can be so game-changing that it's like a matter of wanting to roll the dice or not. Why shovel when you can upgrade? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a relic that can give you 2 upgrades. Act 4 should maybe upgrade establishment. Yeah, probably. Okay, 37 damage. I feel like we're gonna have a big problem this turn. We've got to reach Heaven follow-up. We have to do that, so we'll just do that right now. Okay, 14 damage. Cutting down his strength. Upgrade is consistently good. Yeah, see, I don't know, like, that's what I don't know about, especially about the harder difficulties of this game. When you get to, like, Ascension 20 or whatever, is it better to go for the flashy, like, risky, you know, more power play, or is it better to go for consistency? Because, like, it seems like in the lower difficulties, of course, you go for consistency and you win every time, or close to it. But later on, it seems like there's almost an element of luck to it, you know? Like an embellishment this turn. Embellishment. Yeah, you're right, I can. Thanks to my sweet, sweet horn cleat. We can just chill out, and that'll also give me a nice, cheap protect. 47 damage, oh boy. Yeah, horn cleat's really, really good. All of the relics that give you armor on a particular turn are incredibly great. Draw cards. Prostate. By that I mean prostrate. We're almost in Divinity. We could go into Divinity with Worship right now. I think I'll probably do that, I guess, and then Sands of Time to cut this down to 0 damage. Top players are aiming to streak. There's some RNG, but reliability is also important. Okay, I see. That makes sense. Alright. I don't really want to Sands of Time here, but I have to if I don't want to take damage. Because otherwise I can protect, defend, and it's just not enough. Or rather, protect, defend, evaluate. 11, 24, 30, 36, 41. It's close, but not quite. So we'll do this. I think we could evaluate here just to get the insight into the deck. But I'd rather save my miracle for a future turn. Just a casual 60 or 57 damage on this dude. Got the worship, we can go into mantra again. Let's see, hold up, we can third eye. Try clicking the bell and pressing the number keys. What now? What do you mean? What do you want me to do with this exactly? Oh, the relic. Oh, this bell. Did you just want to see the flavor text, or? Oh my god. I see. That's pretty cute. Okay. I'll learn to play a little song on that. That'll be my new instrument. Anyway, okay, I want a third eye first. Okay, I want the through violence. If I insight, I can stack exactly the cards that I want. So I want the through violence and I want the brilliance. Alright, get rid of those two, or those three. Insight, I get the exact cards that I expected. Awesome. Worship, I go into Divinity. Sadly, we can't kill him, but we can go ahead and Brilliance. Okay, I don't actually want to use the through violence because I may be able to draw back into it, potentially. And we need to cut down his damage the next turn as well. So instead, we will simply Devotion, and we will save the through violence, since God knows we're not doing 783 damage to him. Yeah, classy 99 damage, it's always good. Okay, that'll be it, I think, for the turn. We also get to actually, wait, I'm dumb. We of course we get to keep the through violence, it's retained. Hey guys, I did that on purpose. Totally did that on purpose. Okay. Sadly, we didn't get enough mantra to keep it going, and we didn't get enough draw to find more mantra. So we're gonna have to just kind of make this work. I mean, I could suck down a divinity, but I don't think it's important, or necessary, rather. Do this. Okay, evaluate. Evaluate. Protect. Yeah, this is just enough. Cool. Perfect. And he dies. No damage for me. Gambler's Brew. Discard any number of cards and then draw that many. That's good for this deck. I don't think any of this is good for this deck. Flurry of Blows, as much as I like it, I don't think it works for what this deck is doing. This is not a stance dancing deck. I'm basically just like going into mantra and then chilling out in mantra, you know, and winning. Perfect math, GG. Thank you, Mediocre Milton. Yeah, I don't think the flurry. I'll be the veto here. It's not really a veto. I'll be the tiebreaker, and I'll click skip there. Looks like the late votes were coming in for that anyway. Right, elite time. It's Nemesis. He's got the intangible. That's fine. Well, he will have the intangible. He wants to debuff me. We'll just go ahead and prostrate. Okay, Lion. Win your games, bro. You better do it. Alright, we'll reach heaven. Get the through violence in the deck. Already up to 4 mantra, and we're gaining 3 every turn. Very, very good. $45 damage. He's got the intangible up. So this is sad because it means we can't really brilliance him. Doing prostrate would be a mistake here because it would put me into divinity for basically no reason. Oh man. But 45 damage is going to come through whether I like it or not. That sucks. We could prostrate just for the armor, I guess. I could burn one of these potions, but I'm unlikely to get another one. And I'd kind of like to save these for the upcoming bosses. Alright. I think I just eat the damage. This is... I mean, we'll crush Donu, so we can eat a little bit of damage this fight. It's not a huge deal. I think we just Establishment, Protect. We've got the help from the cleats this turn, so... yeah, this is okay. I do wish we could prostrate to get the extra 5 block, but I don't want to trigger the mantra. Dang, it's really lame losing out on mantra brilliance. That would have been such a sick turn. We would have done like 80 some damage to him. Hey, double worship turn. All right, we're in divinity. He's out of intangibles, so we'll go ahead and through violence him. Nice little 63 damage. Good little follow-up, 36 damage. Sands up time for another 63 and he's dead. Transient the Nemesis. This game has it out for me a bit. Okay, Prep Bag is awesome. Ornithopter is actually amazing with our 5 stacked belt. I should have used a potion, it turns out, because there is a skill potion here. Do I want the skill potion more than I want Gambler's Brew? I feel like the skill potion is better because it gives me something that doesn't cost mana, and our deck does not... Somehow we've managed to make it to the 3rd act with no energy, except for on the first turn from Lantern. So, oddly enough, I think we get rid of the Gambler's Brew. Wow, another Evaluate? Oh my god. Would that be our 3rd or our 4th Evaluate if we took it? Crushed Joints. Yeah, I suppose applying vulnerable would be pretty nice for this deck at this point. That would put us at 25 cards, which would be not terrible. Probably wouldn't want to go any higher than that. Vuln could be handy against these upcoming bosses too. Okay, we've got to take the Ruby Key, or else we can't go into Extended. Alright, it's Donu time, and I do get to heal, up to 74, 25 hit points from the Pantograph. Okay, we just took out all of their artifact, because of the red mask, just applying weak to them. I think they're also... Wait, do I also make them vulnerable? Yeah, I do. Bag of Marbles plus red masks. They start with 2 artifact to pop, and so we just melted that off of them right at the start. That's really cool, actually. That's really, really cool. Okay. So 20 damage from this dude. He buffs. I don't really remember what these guys do. I think this was the first Act 3 boss I ever fought, and I was impressed with the beautiful art here. Alright, probably 3rd Eye Evaluate. Yeah, take no damage. I probably should have evaluated first to pull the insight, but that's okay. He killed Donu first, the guy in the back raised his strength, and... okay. Okay. Oh man, Wave of the Hand. Okay, we probably have a big defense turn next hand. So we get rid of Reach Heaven, we're going to Wave of the Hand, Prostrate. We'll take the Sands, of course, just to keep it in hand. Alright, so we'll get rid of that. Alright, we evaluate. 21, so we'll block all the damage there. Devotion. Okay, Establishment. And you know what? We'll go ahead and Miracle Conclude. We also probably should go ahead and drink a potion, but I don't think we need to beat these guys. And if I don't get a potion on my way through the boss, the Act 5 or whatever, Act 4, then, you know, it'd be best if I had 5 to start out with, yeah? So let's see what we can do. Okay, puts Dazed in my deck, that's fine. Oh yeah, here we go. 3, 6. Okay, this is fine. Wave of the Hand. Prostrate. Prostrate. We go into Divinity, so we're gonna have a Sands of Time for 63. Go ahead and evaluate. I suppose we could Distilled Chaos, you know, just to make use of Divinity and maybe draw like a Strike, maybe draw like a Crushed Joints, maybe draw Brilliance, that'd be pretty good. Skill Potion to get more block. Why do I need more block? He's only doing 18. I'm blocking everything already. Yeah. I guess so, man, I don't know. Is it possible to get a potion from a boss fight? I don't even remember. If it is, we should probably use this. I don't think it's necessary. Let's just do this. Take down that Donu. That delicious Donu. Oh, the turns of weak. Yeah, that's fair. You can't get a potion here. Okay. I mean, 5 turns a week is a lot. If we don't win or if we're not close to winning in 5 turns, we're having a serious issue, I think, with this deck. Alright. Insight. We could actually immediately go into Mantra again. I like this way better than the Blasphemy play, by the way. Like, we just get to be in Divinity, like, all the time. You ate the Donu. I bet you're very strong now. If you eat this Donu, you become the muscle man. Alright, if we worship, we go into Mantra. But then all we get from that is a follow-up. Is that worth it? That's probably worth it. Just because, it stacks more Mantra for when I finally get my big Brilliance turn. Alternately, we could just defend a lot. We could, like, Vigilance, defend, and then have, block almost all the damage. Yeah, let's do that. Although we do need to damage race these guys to some degree, because this guy's just going to keep buffing them. We get to draw a ton from taking that damage, by the way, because of, Centennial Puzzle. I solved the puzzle. Alright, we have Crushed Joints. Hello. Oh boy, we have Crushed Joints and we have Brilliance in the same turn. Donu's dead, guys. Donu's going down. Okay. We'll worship. We'll go ahead and Crush Joints. We'll do 166 damage to Donu. And because of the Gremlin Horn, we'll draw a card and gain mana. Wow. Wow, what a deck. What a deck. Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and prostrate, just because it'll give me some more Mantra for next turn. Draw cards. Strike this dude. I should have evaluated before drawing cards, because I could have drawn into another Insight. That was a mistake. Okay, we just sands this dude. Okay, so we immediately go back into Divinity. Follow up, which is yellow, so it's free. Not that it really matters. We can do 51 with Conclude. Sadly, that's all the damage we have. That's fine. We'll just defend, evaluate. I'm not going to do Vigilance because that would take me out of Divinity. 24 damage. It's fine. We'll just take the damage. Wow, that's a lot of dazed. Okay. There's the Reach Heaven. You know what? Why not? Just to get the 33 damage. Third Eye will get rid of anything defensive, because you know he's gonna die if I just do like a couple more things to him. Of course, he will have armor next turn. Days for days, yeah, it's true. Alright, 21. That's not enough to kill him, but with the strike, it is. GG. But we have the keys, boys, so it's not over. Hey, big score. I think that might be my best score yet. Store time, baby. The ending. The camp. So it's between smithing and digging. Upgrading Crush Joints is not terrible. Upgrading Establishment is probably the right play. Although I wonder how important it is. I wonder how important it is really to have Establishment right off the bat, you know? I guess it's really important for this deck since my first turn I have a lot of mana, and then my subsequent turns I have like no mana. So sad to say, I think we do this instead of taking a relic. Okay, we have 86 gold. Hey, we could get an upgraded Protect, guys. Oh man, these orange pellets would be so useful. Anchor would be useful. Can't afford that stuff, though. I don't think we buy anything here. I suppose we could purchase this madness. You'd get the Evaluate? Yeah, maybe. Remember that this, that the heart's gonna hurt me for casting stuff, but I guess it doesn't matter if it's, you know, block stuff. Cut through Fate. Yeah, we're not gonna get cut through Fate, I don't think. Yeah, 11 block actually, due to my sweet dex every time I use it. I don't know though, mana seems plentiful. Yeah, it's more like the stuff in my deck is cheap, and Establishment makes it cheaper. But yeah. Weirdly enough, I was thinking Protect, because Establishment, we have that at turn 1 every turn, so we can make this 0 cost. We cannot make the Evaluate 0 cost. So suddenly having 2 Protects is not as bad, although I guess we could clunk up the deck. I could get both. Well, then we're really clunking up the deck. Although I guess getting Evaluate leads you into getting Protect easier. Yep, I'm gonna do that. That's maybe against my better judgment, but I'm gonna do it. Alright, elite time. Alright, fellas. These guys can drop a potion, I'm pretty sure. So we'll probably use a potion this fight. I think we're gonna have more trouble against them than we will against the heart for this deck. I could be wrong. Yeah, retaining at low cost would be good for the heart, agree entirely. Alrighty, so here's wave. I think we go ahead and wave. And then we prostrate, weakening them both. Have a nice little defensive first hand where we shuffle a ton of insights into the deck. Of course we use Establishment. Yeah, okay, this is fine. Evaluate. Evaluate. Then we use the third eye. So these guys are weak for days, basically. So we're at 4 mantra. We're going to go to 5 next turn due to the relic. So with the worship we can go... That's my 4th Evaluate, so I get a score bonus, PogChamp. Is it? I thought it was my 3rd. I thought we skipped one. 1, 2... 3, 4. Oh my god, it is my 4th Evaluate. It's wild. We magic the gathering now, boys. Right, there's Devotion. Prostrate. Probably drop the Defend. Yeah, we can at least do Conclude on these dudes during the turn here. Okay. And we want to drink a potion. I don't need to make them more weak, so the skill potion's unnecessary. Let's wait for the next turn to use the potion. Okay, wait a minute. What? Why is there a big fat 4 on the mantra? Is that a graphical glitch? Shouldn't it be 5? What happened to my Demaru? Well, I can always... 4th is the card number? Oh, it's blocking it. Okay. Okay. I was like, no, what's happening? Alright, that makes sense. So typically I think we kill the spear guy first. I want to take as little damage in this fight as possible because, well, I want to be, you know, tip-top shape for the boss fight. So let's think about this and do it right. Worship takes me into Mantra. So that's great. We're not going to be able to kill something this turn, but... Alright, we'll go ahead and open up with Worship. So now we're in Mantra. 5 mana, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Hey, Canuck Bear, thank you for the follow, my friend. 6 mana to cast everything in hand. I could go ahead and burn the Distilled Chaos, since we're in Divinity. And if we're lucky, we'll get like Sands of Time and Brilliance. If we're unlucky, we'll get a bunch of Defends, which would not be that bad. But we probably want to do it first because it could be like a Crush Joints, you know? Let's see what we get. Let's just see what happens. Distilled Chaos. Okay, one was Insight. Was that not Insight? No, that was the thing that gives Insight. If we had actually activated the Insights, we would have done some draw there. That was Evaluate is what that was. Play everything but conclude and Distilled Chaos. No, I think we... I don't think we protect, like we don't need it, we have enough armor now because of what the Chaos did for us, yeah. So we save this and it goes down 1 cost. So Devotion. 7, 14, 21. 21 plus 13 is just way less than the armor that we've stacked up here. We will go ahead and use Prostrate just for the Mantra. Okay. Maybe I should have reached Heaven first, because we could have drawn through Violence with the Chaos Potion. Oh well. Go for this dude. Nice little 51 damage on both of them. Very cool. We may be able to do this without taking any damage. If I can get Mantra again, and we are at 7 Mantra, we could get a really strong Brilliance that would just straight up kill this guy. We do have Worship, so we can, in fact, enter that form. So let's do that. Okay, 4 mana to work with. That's another thing, like, the fact that we don't have energy is not as big of a deal as it seems like it should be, on account of the fact that Mantra gets 3 mana when you go into it, so it feels like we just have all the mana we'd ever need just because that stance is outrageous. Alright, this does, oh my god, 102 damage! Who needs Crushed Joints when you can just do 102 damage to whatever you want? Alright, I don't have enough armor in hand to kind of stop this guy from doing damage to me. Even if I start facing him, like, I just don't have enough protect or whatever. So I think... would I say it's truly, truly outrageous? It's pretty damn strong. Well, let's Insight first and see... Let's see what we get. It's a follow-up. I mean, we could, like... We could Brilliance this dude, then Crush Joints, and then follow up, and maybe that kills the Spire guy? Actually, I think it does. Hold up. 24, and then 33 times 1.5. So that would be... What would that be, like 15 more, 16 more? Well, it's not 24 plus 30, but he'll be vulnerable if I Crush Joints and then follow up, as long as I use... As long as I use, like, Defend in between or whatever for a skill, so he's vulnerable. So it's, what it would be is, I'm gonna just... 73? 73? Yeah, I knew it was close, but not quite. I was gonna bust out the calculator, but I guess, Perpetual Blur did it for me. I don't need to think about this too much, though. Let's just Brilliance this dude. Damage is now gone. I Gremlin Horn, you know, so... I could have drawn more attack. I didn't, but I could have. We'll defend... Not because I needed to defend, but because I wanted to activate the vulnerability here. Do this, follow up, do this. And, you know, I mean, there you are. Like, this is looking pretty great. We actually are going to take no damage this fight. It's really amazing. Through violence, GG. Amazing. Alright, Ink Bottle. That's great for this deck. Bird-faced Urn. That's not bad. And we actually get a potion. It's not the best potion, but it's not terrible either. Man, we're going to crush the heart. This is so good. I think we take the Prostrate. That seems pretty obvious. Either that or a Wave of the Hand. I'm pretty sure it's Prostrate, though, because a single Wave of the Hand is enough to stack just an enormous amount of weak on the heart. Like, we'll have him, as long as we have, like, one Wave of the Hand turn, we'll stack, like, nine stacks of weak on him. Kicking too much ass for it to be useful. That's true. What did I get there? Oh, we picked up the other Wave of the Hand. That is not what I would have picked, but Twitch chat has the wheel. Reliably drawing it early is a problem. That's fair, but it's going to clunk up the deck later on. This thing doesn't exhaust, you know? Okay. So I'm going to take 1 damage, because I want to cast this thing first. Oh, we just drew our cards from Centennial Puzzle. Prostrate. He gets the weak. Let's think about what's actually in hand now. I don't really need to... Well, I need to use Establishment. Like, that goes without saying. I gotta do it. We're not going to use Vigilance. That's trash right now. Probably just going to do 2 Evaluates. I don't feel the need to Scry right now. But putting the 2 Insights into my deck feels really, like, more important than Third Eye. On the other hand, as soon as next turn, I will have enough Mantra to go straight into Divinity. So, I mean, we could just immediately start balling out damage on him, you know? So maybe... Evaluate first. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna try to... Entering Mantra will activate 2 mana from leaving Calm. That would be a factor if I was running out of mana, but it seems like during my Mantra turns I'm going wild. It could be meaningful right now, at the very beginning of the fight, because Sands of Time is still 4 mana, but once that cost gets dropped down, that'll be a non-issue. That is interesting, to think about, though. Scry. There's the Sands. There's the Brilliance. Okay, so we can have a big Devotion turn. Or a big... not Devotion. We can have a big Divinity turn. There's a follow-up, even. Okay, we'll get rid of the Defend. Yeah. Sands is a little painful, but we might be able to make it work. I have a Stance Potion to give me 2 mana that way if I need it. That's true! I think with Stance Potion and 2 Ambrosias, you probably just don't give a shit. Yeah, that's pretty accurate, probably. Alright, we're gonna save the Miracle for next turn, because we're gonna have a big turn. Hopefully we'll be able to do damage and defend at the same time. He's weak for 7 turns, by the way, which is plenty. We could draw a bunch of garbage, though, so... Yeah, we drew this burn. It could have been much worse. Okay, 5 Mantra already. We'll go ahead and Insight. Although I probably shouldn't be Inciting, because I could have drawn the Dark Void or whatever. There's the other Worship, that's great. He's gonna do 45 damage. Let's go ahead and Worship. We don't need mana, and if we did, we just Miracle. Okay. Brilliance. Follow up. Oh, I guess we do kind of need mana. I should have Calm Potion first. That's okay. Because I want to do Protect, but damn, that's only 9 block anyway. Well, I mean, Mantra seems so unique, it's kind of hard to think of it as a stance, but I guess it does count as one. I do want to Sands. What could I pull back? Yeah, well, I could skill potion. Let's see what the skill potion gives us first. Oh wow. We could have some real fun and just pick up the alpha. None of these are giving me armor, so that actually is the right play, except if maybe for an influence. No, we're gonna take the alpha. We're gonna have some fun with this. It's devotion. How did I draw this? Was that the inkwell or whatever, the potion pot thing? Yeah, the ink bottle. We may need to drink another potion. I should probably hold off on my potions, by the way, until I'm hurt, because I am healing from the Ornithopter. So that was a bit of a waste. Okay, God damn, 45 damage. Well, I think we go big or go home. This is just going to be a big damage turn, and we're going to take a lot of damage, and... well... I don't know. Just devotion, protect. Feels so bad to waste the mantra, but I guess I still have this worship here, you know? Can't rearrange relics, can you? Yeah, no, I have to, like, go over here. I can click that button and look at it, but it is not there at a glance, which is a shame. You should be able to move those around, I think. It's too bad you can't. Alright. This is fine. Sands will get cheaper. We still have it, you know, and it's not like we're not going to go into Mantra again. Probably next turn, even. We're still going to take a shitload of damage here, though. And there's basically nothing I can do about it except use a skill potion from Liquid Memories. Which will only block 11, up to 11 anyway. It's fine. I can do that anytime, so... it's cool. Okay. So, probably open up with Evaluate so we don't take damage during the turn itself. We cannot enter Divinity this turn, because Worship gives 5 and we're at 4. Unless we were able to draw somehow, which is not going to happen. Not with this hand. Okay, so we will Evaluate. Well, it could happen if I just drank a potion. Evaluate, protect. Yeah, probably. I think I'm gonna drink one of my Ambrosias this turn. Just straight up go into Divinity. We'll get mana and we'll do damage. It'll be great. We have so many that it's... and that also gives me a nice little heal. We'll still protect, don't get me wrong. But we can Sands of Time this dude. And we can conclude after we protect. Okay. We could actually... you know what? We'll Miracle. We'll Strike. And then we'll conclude. Yeah, that's alright. Ouch, 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 ouch. Hey, the frail and the weakened wore off. He's gonna buff his strength now. There's Beta. I didn't realize that was so costly. 2 and then 3. He's still weak for four turns, so the wave is not that important. That Void is pretty irritating. We have nothing to do this turn, really. Okay, well, we'll use Beta, I guess. He's just gonna buff, and I'm gonna get nothing done. But that's okay. Next turn we enter Divinity for free. We'll have a big hand, I think. There's Omega. We'll get the Reach Heaven, maybe get the Crush Joints, get the Insight. If we're lucky, we can get enough draw. Well, no, it's not possible for us to get enough draw to move over and get back to the sands, but that's okay. The big thing we want to just keep drawing into as much as possible is the brilliance. That's where the big damage is going to come from. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we're Divinity now. 12, 24, 36 damage from him. 6 mana for us. Probably just go ahead and prostrate just to get the block. Okay. That was the ink bottle. Hey again. Aiden, how you doing, man? Insight for more choices. Okay, there's Omega. This is going to be a low defense turn, so we may in fact want to use Liquid Memories. Our entire deck is available for Liquid Memories to, you know, to do stuff with. Using Brilliance is also an option, which we could probably get pretty close to 300 damage. It's too lazy to fight the Heart and Low Ascensions unless your deck was just OP smashing through the axe. I don't know, Redbeardy. I enjoy it, but I mean, I'm really, really new to the game. This is probably only like my 7th game. Might have wanted to reach heaven before drawing. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I should have done that. My bad. You know, there's no might about it. I should have done that. We very well could have like a reach crush joints kind of hand right now if I hadn't messed up. Liquid Memories. We could still... Huh. We could still Liquid Memories and do something here. I'm really tempted to just, like, damage race him. 36 damage. Because I'm pretty sure we can get close to... I mean, wow, that's Omega, actually. I just realized we could... If we could just defend for the rest of our turns, the Omega would finish it for us. Let's think about this. Liquid Memories, Slime, Big Brain to not redraw it. Nothing can draw up hell, so I put something or I will get it. Yeah, absolutely. Like we can certainly set up the Through Violence for next turn. There's no question about that. Include. Get the Sands of Time, do another 60 damage. I mean, if we're gonna do damage, Brilliance is the play, for sure. Otherwise, we would want to pull, like, an Evaluate or something. Like, we could Liquid Memories Evaluate to guarantee drawing the Through Violence. That'd be okay, I suppose. Alright, well, let me just... We're gonna go damage. So, Crush Joints. He's Vuln now. Reach Heaven on him. Liquid Memories Evaluate Plus seems pretty good. Yeah, it does, but we didn't really have enough mana to do all this stuff and Omega. Although, what I could do something kind of cute here. I could go into Calm, and then I could go into Divinity again, and just gain 5 mana, you know, and end up still in Divinity. And then also, like, we could burn all 3 potions, right? We could Liquid Memories into Evaluate. Liquid Memories makes the card free. Yeah, no, I'm saying if you do Evaluate, I'm drawing more cards, right? So that's... some of those are going to cost mana. Through Violence is free, so that's... yeah, alright. We'll look at Memories Evaluate. See what other card we get. Oh wait, I'm so dumb. I keep thinking that Evaluate just, like, gives you a draw. I know that. That's the thing. I don't know why why that came to mind. It's okay, though. We do have more armor. The Insight will be useful for next turn. We're still looking at 36 damage, minus 31. I could still do that wacky dancing thing if I wanted to. but all it would really do for me is... Well, it would let me cast these 2 defense, which would be nice. I don't really need to use the potion for that, though. I could actually just worship to go back into, Yeah, Omega is worth for sure. There's no question. I'm just going to do that. Oh, I gained 2 hit points because using a power gives me hit points because of, because of this dumb thing. So that's helpful. But no, I'm saying I could, instead of you doing that potion trick... Well, it's Divinity, what's the point in Omega? We didn't, Omega was from the, how did we get that? We got that from a skill potion. And so, I didn't actually pick that card. But it was the best of the 3 options from the skill potion. I probably wouldn't have put that in this deck. It's kind of awkwardly placed in the deck, but now that it's active, it's not bad. Okay, it actually does 50 at end of turn. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm not hitting the damage cap. I should keep Rally View on the bottle unless I'm remembering how many cards I'm playing. Hey, you're right, I can just keep it there, can't I? I didn't, for some reason I assumed it would reset every turn, but that's not how it works. Alrighty. I'm gonna burn this Worship, because I can go into Divinity whenever I want. Oh wait, no! That won't work. Because I'm already in Divinity, so I won't gain the 3. I would actually have to go use the Stance Potion. For 2 defends, is it worth it to block 12 damage? I really think it's actually worth it. No, it won't work, because it's Divinity to Divinity. I know if you go from Calm to Calm, you don't get the mana. So I would be very surprised if it was inconsistent. Do I care that much about blocking 6 damage? I probably do. Coasted through a Defect Heart Kill the other day with triple bias pellets. Huh. Defends are like the worst card in my... Well, yeah, but... 12 damage block is 12 damage block, you know? I doubt I'm gonna have another turn where I'm this mana hungry, you know? I mean, it's possible, I guess. No, I'll pass turn. I bet I'm gonna regret this, but I will pass turn. You know what's hilarious about that? The Thorns hitting him back for 3 damage. Suddenly Thorns is good. It's like only good against the heart, basically. Alright, he does 31 damage. Holy shit, we have no armor. Holy shit, you guys, we have no armor. I mean, we'll gain 6 from the Orichalcum, but... Alrighty, I guess I'll Insight. This is why I didn't want 2 waves, man. This is why I didn't want 2 waves. I guess I should have done that potion trick. Sands of Time will go to 0 next turn. Wave isn't bad here? What do you mean wave isn't bad here? Oh, you mean because it'll apply more weak? Bro, he's straight up gonna... If I didn't have Orichalcum, I would just die. Like, I think wave is awful here. Just because the heart's gonna do damage to me, you know? Like, yeah, I could stack 2 of these and get 4 weak on them, but... Well, what we could do is we could use one of these, you know, probably the Sands, and then like cut this thing down to the point where the next turn we could maybe do something. God damn, I should have followed my instincts and done that trick. I would have 12 more hit points right now. Don't eat Beat of Death damage. Proc bottle too. I could proc bottle. I could like hand Sands or hand violence. Well, I'd have to use all 4. Does he buff next turn? Wave would get procced by... I have an Orichalcum, which would proc it. Do I have an Insight in here? I do not. Proc Bottle with Worship. Well, Worship alone doesn't proc Bottle. It's... I need 4 cards. Heart buffs next turn. Killing next turn would be quite nice, though. I think we just get damage right now with Worship through Violence, Sans Time. I need to get close, yeah. That's the thing. That's definitely true. He does 31. I have 6 armor. Save them? Why would I save them though? Like, what is the reason to save them? There's no reason to save them at all. Yeah, they all retain, but there's no reason to... It matters that I do them now because of the fact that it can only lose so many hit points per turn. Do you see? Like, ordinarily I would agree with you. Yeah, I can have a big divinity turn, but I can't do 369 damage. I can do up to 300 and that's it. Now, if I were to draw... The only reason it would even matter, by the way, is if I drew Crush Joints, but win, lose, or draw, I'm not doing more than 300 damage in one turn. So I should use 2 turns to kill. I suppose that's true, and I'm gonna trigger Omega twice. Yeah, no, I'm remembering Heartbeat for sure. I'm just kind of assuming I'm gonna get more armor. Oh, shit. Alright, we might... You're right, we'll wait. Because of Omega, and because we have 2 turns, we'll wait. It's a casual 6 hit points, it's always good. Okay. So we... Yeah, that's also true, free divinity. Let's think about this real hard. First thing I want to do is add some armor. We probably want to Third Eye to Scry, and we probably don't even want to bother using the Evaluates. I mean, we could, but the reality is I want Brilliance, and I want Crush Joints, right? And if I do Evaluates, that's going to shove... I mean, I could do them afterwards, I guess. Scry the deck before Ink Bottle and bust the heart up. Well... Yeah, Scry's the first thing we do, for sure. So we look for Crushing, and we look for... Alright, we didn't find anything that we wanted. So what we could do is we can just get rid of all this shit. Crush won't do anything, Artifact Charge. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Wave was Artifact active last turn? I guess it had to be. Maybe Wave was the right play. That's a good point. Yeah, Conclude may be good. That may be enough to finish, so we should probably keep the Conclude. Although the big thing we just horribly, badly, hugely need is the one that does more damage with Mantra. Let me think about this. Do I want to keep the Conclude or not? I probably don't. Also, I probably should have reached first to maybe arrange a through Violence. But that's okay. I mean, if we take all this stuff out, then... Alright, we'll keep the Conclude. Probably want 48 damage this turn. Yeah, well, I don't know about that. The thing is, like, is there anything I can do to actually apply the Crushing? So that's 1 vulnerable. Is there any way I can burn that artifact out? It looks like no. Yeah, looks like no. These potions are completely worthless to me, dude. No, I don't think we win this. We might. We might, but I don't think we do. Alright, well, we're gonna burn hand now. No Vuln. Need to draw a good block card and potion next turn. Yeah, I agree. We can do both potions and heal, that's good. To evaluate makes it more likely I'll get brilliance. Yeah, that for sure. We have enough mana to do all this stuff. Let's reach heaven first. Okay. Evaluate. Trigger the ink bottle. We get our conclude, which we can do this turn. I did that. Believe it or not, I did that on purpose. Count up my mana. Sands of Time. Free violence. We do get to keep our protect, so that's good for depending on how much damage we're going to take next turn. And then we conclude. And unfortunately the Omega will not get to do full damage to him. But that's okay. This is in the bag. Maybe, I don't think so, actually. It's already dead? Oh yeah, Omega. Yeah, right. Derp. GG. Literally ending turn wins. I don't know how to do that, guys. Pretty sick. I had fun. GG, everyone. I remember when I unlocked Omega, I thought it looked cool. It's nice that I got to play with it even if it wasn't actually in my deck. Let's see what we unlocked. Wow, we came close to unlocking 2 things. What is this? I like shiny. Have 25 plus relic. Yeah. Champion. Where's the one that I... Yeah, there you go. Collector. Good 25 points for... It's a terrible set-in of draws and still wins. Well, it's only Ascension 1. I'm told that this is considered pretty easy for people who are really, really good at the game. I'm not there yet, but maybe one day. Hello, Typhoon TY. How you doing, man? So let's take a look at these new cards. 3 block for each card in your hand. That seems expensive. Choose one, gain 6 plated armor, 3 strength, or 25 gold exhaust. What a weird card. What a weird card. That seems fun. Foresight, at the start of your turn, scry 3. Yeah, Wish is gimmicky. I'm kind of curious what the upgrade does, how much gold it is. This is just like what I was doing with that feed card, you know, just be greedy with it and do it every single combat. Foresight seems great to me, personally. Only 1 mana, it's a power, so it doesn't clunk up your deck that much. And then every single turn you know what you're going to get, you know? For the next turn, that's amazing. Okay. What do you guys think? Should I do another run? Foresight is good. Upgrades to 4 scry. Wow. That's a lot of scry. Looks like we have like 32 viewers on Twitch right now, so I may as well do another run. I have 1 more class for A1. Do I? I guess it's, yeah, I guess I don't have Ascension 1 for Defect. I have it for everything else, though. Alright, well, I'm going to separate this out for the purposes of YouTube, so let me go ahead and turn off the recording. YouTube people, look forward to the Defect A1 run next. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.